Hey, what's up, guys? James here, back again with some FGO. Just hang on a sec while I start the game and turn on the BGM. So we can get started. The event started what? On Wednesday, and I haven't started the event at all, man. Fuck. See, I wanted to start it on Thursday, but we had a request came in, so I had to get that one done. My chair's a bit low. Let me just. Okay. And Max is in the chat as well.
No, I'm just in the background, like Buddha, with my Altera finger.
So why are you out in the city anyway?
Huh?
Or why were you out in the city anyway?
Well, basically I was along Burke Street because there's only one Nando's left on Burke Street. So I was walking there to buy the Nando's sauce. And then
okay.
I saw the store, like, I was just gonna walk in casually because I have time. I just woke up. Then I saw the Altera figure. Like, I have found you for so long.
Okay, my game audio is not coming through.
Because I remember back then when they were selling figures in the it's not Manifest. Is it Manifest?
Manifest is like ages ago. Yeah.
It's the one that has Madman Festival on it.
There we go.
What is it again? It's the one where I got the Kana Ueda signature for Edmund. What's that called? Let me look for it.
Super?
It's the other one.
I don't know. Okay.
It's not Supernova. It's the other one.
I don't remember. I don't go to conventions anymore. My stamina is full and I need to get it used up. Get out of this horrible music.
Madman Anime Festival.
Ah.
I think it's called
Madman Anime Festival. Okay.
Yeah, Manifest.
It's not Manifest though, is it?
Madman Anime Festival. Manifest.
No. Manifest is Manga Anime Festival. Like Madman Anime Fest is a separate thing. Because I'm pretty sure.
Yes, now it's being replaced by Crunchyroll Expo. It used to be called Madman and yeah, Madman Festival was 2016-2019. Yep, that's correct. But back then when I saw the figure it was selling, it was $350.
Your Terra fig?
Yes.
I guess it's overpriced because it's in a convention. Conventions tend to be overpriced.
Yep. And then I'm like, because at the time online, if you buy, the JP pricing was about $190, and then the shipment about $40 give or take.
Yeah.
So like with less than $250, you can get it at the time, 2019.
Yeah.
And
hey, Zindara, what's up? Go on.
Yeah. And then I'm like, nah, I don't know. Like, no, I don't want to buy it for $350. That's way too overpriced. And that was the last time I could find an Altera figure.
You know the Passion Lip figurine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how big it is?
Did it come in?
Yeah, it came in. It's fucking massive. It's
how big?
It's like this big, maybe. The box is fucking huge, right? And to ship it over from Japan, the shipping was fucking expensive. It literally killed me. Gyro Top, could you guys tell me what's so good about Van Gogh? Read her skills, but I don't get it. Van Gogh is a bit of a unique servant.
We need wait.
I-
We need Rastus to explain.
I don't have Van Gogh myself, so I don't like really know her kit that well. But I think what's good about Van Gogh is just that her generation stats are really good. Like her NP gen stats are really good, her crit gen stats are really good, and her crit stars is really good. Her MP doesn't do any damage itself, but it sets her up to do more crit damage.
Yes.
So
Because
yeah, I think overall she just cycles really fast through her kit, which is, you know, really good in general. So she's there increased crit damage. Basically, she increases crit damage for herself and party.
And also crit star regen. And this is before the crit buff, which
Yeah.
means and people are already using her to solo bosses, so which means she's even better now.
Like you can almost think of I typed in Van Gogh on Google and it gave me actual Van Gogh. You can almost think of her like a crit support, but she also does damage. Like she's not like a traditional support where you have like charges and stuff, but she's like cycles through damage. From what I know anyway. And then she's got the unique skills where it's like she can absorb curse and then use it to charge her MP.
Yes. But
Yeah.
then I think the way they use it, you have to actually cleanse your cursor. Otherwise, taking quite an amount of damage.
No, you have
The
to cleanse it eventually. Yeah. She
Yes.
can't die from curse, but if you keep her at 1 HP, she's gonna die eventually.
Yep.
What's her deck? Alright, thank you. No
That's
worries.
what
Her deck is triple quick. Alright. I would have preferred if it was double quick, double arts, but I suppose triple quick is still good for her
MP
Or-
generation, yeah, it
for her
will.
type. Yeah.
Because her first skill is grants herself guts, curse herself 3 times, charge MP gauge based on how many curse stacks she has, which is
Yeah.
10% per stack.
Yeah, yeah.
And because what happened was her first skill gives her guts, her second skill gives her dodge. As long as your opponent doesn't have pierce or sure hit, you are cycling between those 2 skills to what was it called? To live through the MP damage. And
So the dodge is nice. It's a party dodge, but it's only 1 attack over 3 turns. So it's a bit it's nice, but at the same time it's like, you know, could be better. But I think AoE party dodge for 1 hit is already really good.
that's how I saw people
Yeah.
challenge
Yeah.
us. And also her third skill is when she attacks with quick card, removes the latest debuff, the curse, and when it's successfully removed, increase her own attack by 10% for 3 turns, and you would put the command code that also cleanses your own debuff.
Yeah.
So you are just ranking up your base attack percentage. But if enemy has cleanse buff or pierce, then it's hard.
Yeah, it's a bit hard there. I think she works well with the with a couple of other servants as well for the curse party or something, but I can't remember who you use for that because I don't have Van Gogh. I know Ashia Dorman is one of them. You gotta use Dorman, Van Gogh, and the foreigner, Jack Molay. Yeah, apparently they're really good together as a curse party.
Oh yeah, that's right. Molay.
Yeah, Molay. I don't have them, so I haven't tried the party myself, but apparently it's really good. Okay, could I ask what's your thoughts on Himiko? Because I like her, but also kind of a meta player. I don't really want to get a unit and let it rot. Is she good?
Yeah,
Depends on. Okay. I'll say first up, she's really good, but if you don't have the leeway to gacha for her, then you can pass her up as long as you get Morgan. the caveat is you get either Morgan or Himiko. All right, you have to have at least one of them.
Well, you forgot to mention you also need Merlin and Castoria.
Yes, you do need those as well. The reason why is because Himiko and Morgan, so they're one of the few units servants that give overcharge on NP. Himiko gives +2 overcharge, where Morgan gives +1. And overcharge works really well with Castoria, because Castoria's NP gives an invul shield based on per hit count based on how much overcharge she has. So if it's 100% overcharge, she gives you 1 shield. If it's 500%, it gives you 5 shields. So what you do is you line up Himiko, Merlin, and Castoria's NP. So you go Himiko first, then Merlin, then Castoria. So what happens is Castoria's NP will be at 500% overcharge at the end, because Himiko's NP gives +2 overcharge. And then because you've stacked Himiko and Merlin's NPs as well, that's also another +2. So it becomes 5 overcharge. And essentially like that, Himiko, Merlin, and Castoria can just loop, and you'll take no hits. Assuming you manage your damage well, you will literally not die.
Because sometimes you get focus fire, then you lose the 5.
Yeah. That happens as well. That's why you need to like manage it with like Castoria's target invul, with Merlin's AoE invul, with your Mystic Code invul. You have ways to kind of mitigate it a bit, the RNG. But it is a little bit annoying. Do you guys personally use Himiko more or Morgan? Case by case basis. Morgan comes with the AoE damage NP. Himiko does not. She comes with a self damage buff as well as crit gen.
Because Himiko's first skill is attack up, and all party member has crit gen, which means all your arts chain or whatever chain that you have will be critting for the next 3 turns, which is great.
Yeah, it's really good. The difference between Himiko and Morgan,
I would say when you fight against a boss that debuffs a lot, Himiko is really good because she's a ruler. Her debuff resistance is really high.
Yeah, I agree with that one. There's also the fact that Himiko has ruler resistances as well, so she just naturally tanks more in case she ever gets hit. And she also comes with the invul for herself, where Morgan doesn't. She comes with a guts. I mean, a guts is still okay in that party, I guess, because, you know, assuming you ever get hit and you die, like, you will still live, and then you can stack up the shields again. But invul is just much more safer.
Yeah. Morgan, I think there was only one challenge quest. I preferred Morgan over Himiko just because the enemy keeps spawning ads, and you have to kill the ads to buff the boss.
Yeah.
So I think it was one of the Spartan challenge quests. So in that one, using Morgan is quicker, using Himiko is slower, but Himiko is safer.
There are also some times where you run into, let's say, a couple of waves or a type of battle where they have like an initial wave that's like super weak, like the one I'm looking at right now, right? And you want to stack Morgan, Merlin, and Castoria's MP, but Morgan's MP will wipe the wave, and you won't have a chance to use Merlin and Castoria's MP. That happens. So it's a case by case basis. I wouldn't say like strictly that Himiko's a staller while Morgan's a farmer. It's more like situational.
But Morgan is definitely a farmer.
Morgan's definitely a farmer. She's really good at it, as well as a bunch of other things. She's good at farming, she's good at boss killing, she's good at support because she has MP charges, and she gives overcharge as well. Yeah. So If you don't want to gacha for Himiko, you have to gacha for Morgan.
And if you have Himiko, Morgan is icing on the cake.
I think even then, even if you get Himiko, you still want Morgan anyway.
Yes.
Just because she does AoE damage and there's just like she farms with Buster like pretty easy. Then again, Melusine is like at the same time as Morgan roughly, and you go ham balls in deep for Melusine.
Oh, wait. Getting balls need to get one copy, or like you're getting MP3.
You go all the way until you pity for one copy of Melusine. If you don't get one copy of Melusine, you pity for her. That's how much you need it. What's so good about her? She's one of the premier Buster farmers that can farm without a CE, so she can do CE farming for Buster. Which, at the moment, there's only 3 servers that can do that. That's Melusine, that's Arcade, and that's Kucaster. Kucaster being a low star, doesn't have much damage. Arcade, we've already seen from reviews and actually using her. Her damage is not that great. It's good, but it's nowhere near Melusine. Melusine's level of damage is ridiculous. I mean, okay, mine's MP3, right? So it's a bit hard to gauge how good her damage is from my one. But I think even just regular... Oh shit, I already got Bond 10 Koyatsuka.
Wow. Mine's only Bond 6!
Yeah, it's a bit hard to tell from my one, but I think even just normal MP1 level 19 Morgan, sorry, Melusine, can reach like 2 million damage on the 3rd wave? Somewhere around there. My one goes like 3 point something. How much does your one do, Max?
My one. Mine's MP2.
Oh, yours MP2, okay. Okay. And that's just the Buster farming aspect, right? There's the other part about her where she has her single target MP. Did I tell you that Melusine has 2 MPs? Because she does. Because it's so busted. So good. So yeah, her first and her second ascension comes with a single target arts NP. And you know what it does? It comes with a lot of hit counts, right? I don't exactly remember. It might be 4 or 5. It gives her NP gain up. So the whole idea is you use a single target NP on like a boss or something, and then you loop her NP again. And each time you loop it, it just makes it easier because it just gives NP gain up. And it's quite strong. Like the game lore says it's a weak NP, but it's really strong. Okay, so when you use her 3rd skill, it transforms her into her 3rd ascension and charges her MP by 100%. Yeah, that's right, it charges 100%. And then she can use her AoE MP. The only downside here is that you can only do the 100% charge one time because you can only transform once and you can't transform back. So yeah.
You should go into a 3 AP quest and just to showcase Melusine.
It's pretty nuts. Let me give my Koyanskaya a bomb grail. Where is she? There she is. Alright.
I remember I saw Melusine's skill. She can transform MP. This is game changer. I don't care how good it is. I'm gonna gacha for her first and figure it out later. Which later on we all died.
It's a game changer. Like, initially, right, when she first came out, we were like, her AoE MP is kind of weak, her damage is kind of low, right? No. That's already really strong.
Yep. So she can loop farm single target art, or she can loop farm Buster AoE.
Yeah, so she does AoE, she does arts good, she does Buster good. It's really, it's absolutely crazy. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'll get.
And
a
if you're
coin
like,
stack here.
well, she doesn't crit good. Well, jokes on you. Her second skill gives her instant start and start attack. She can crit.
She's really nuts. That's why like, you pity for Morgan for Melusine. This is straight up. Alright. Alright, so I'll show you. I won't use her third skill, so I'll use her in the first ascension. Just to show you what the first MP is.
If I had to give if I had to give Melusine a review, it would be this.
That's 188 unbuffed. Mine's MP3 and she's grailed to level 110, so you probably do what 140 I reckon. So that's a single target MP, right? Okay, I'll use the AoE MP here. So you use her third skill, it transforms her ascension and then it charges her MP by 100%. You can only use it once though.
Are you against Saber? You're gonna do Saber anyway.
Saber don't care.
I remember there was a challenge quest with a Saber enemy as part of the enemies on it. Still 500k damage on the Saber.
She looks so good, but got so many lances though. Oh, you know what's even better? Her deck is double arts, double buster. How many lances have a double arts, double buster deck?
Actually, yeah, because a lot of lancers are either triple buster or double buster, double quick.
Exactly. The only one that's SSR class that has the same deck right now, I think, is Roma.
Oh yeah, that's right, Roma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roma has nothing on Melusine.
Melusine should be the Grand Lancer.
Yeah, they're right. Nutty. Absolutely
Disgusting.
crazy. Oh crap, my keyboard's gonna run out of battery.
It's disgusting.
It is pretty disgusting. Who else is on around about the same time? Koyanskaya comes roughly a month afterwards, or a couple of weeks afterwards, I think, after that banner. And you have to gacha for Koyanskaya as well. Can anyone MP1 space dish Luke well? Yeah, she can. I think mine's MP2, so I can't really show
Mine's MP1, she can loop. Double Castoria.
Yeah, double Castoria. Yeah.
If you needed additional damage, you can always jumpsuit another damage buffer in.
It's just that you need to, so with arts farming, double Castoria farming, you need to you can't just brainless and charge Castoria all onto the same server and then farm like that. It doesn't always work like that. So Castoria farming is you have to adjust the order of skill usage depending on the server itself. So let me see if I grab Castoria. Hey Ban.
Hey,
What's up, man?
wait a minute.
I'm happy, Bun.
He got his Altera fig.
Yeah, I saw. Wait. Huh.
You sound like you're on your phone or something.
For some reason, I realized the Discord stuff has been resetted.
Oh, okay. Okay, so mine's MP1 as well, but she's level 100. All right, so let's try and do this anyway.
I remember Space Eat stuff first came out, were like, nothing special, and then people go, can change your MP type. Ah, that's interesting.
She said she can change her MP type. I was like, wait, that's gotta be a lie. That's bullshit. No way. Turns out it was not a lie. All right, your mic is back to normal now.
Yeah. I don't know why the Discord stuff got resetted.
Yeah, it's kind of weird like that. Sometimes it does that. It doesn't do that to me though, but you know, C Gamer has that issue sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Amo always have that issue.
Yeah.
I saw your, what was it? Your Raiko art.
My
That's
Raiko art.
cheerleading in the chat, and I'm like, good.
That's not Raiko, that's Ibuki.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Ibuki, sorry.
Wait.
Sorry,
what do you
I
mean?
it was the same boob size, so yeah.
Sure, alright.
Ah, yeah. First TLN posted it. Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta change my glasses.
Also, bloody hell. Her first TLN told me to buy another 4 copies of the of the figure to make an MP5. Like, what the fuck?
MP5 Altera real life. Fuck, it's a single enemy. I can't really show you here. Fuck.
No, you can still kill it anyway.
I kill it anyway, but it's like this is not a looping demonstration though. So
Yeah, but if you have 3 enemies, you multiply your MP gain by 3, and if it's more than 100, you loop. Right?
the thing with Space Ishtar is that you don't charge her to 100 on her MP. You charge her to around about 70-ish, and then you use Castoria's first skill. So she refunds about 70-ish. Because how you should do it is you should use Space Ishtar's third skill, and then you use Castoria's MP gain up. So skill 2. Alright.
All out on Space Ishtar. One thing is definitely don't gacha for Voyager.
Yeah, Voyager's a bit of a miss. You don't really need Voyager.
Yeah. Even now, it's still a miss.
Yeah.
After his buff, still a miss.
What was his buff anyway?
I think it was a
His
quick
target
up.
His target skill, quick performance up. Now it's also crit damage up.
Alright. Okay. I got Voyager GSSR. Well, if you got him from GSSR, then, you know, what can you do, right? Voyager's... He's fine, he's not great. Okay, those are 2 contradictory statements. He's not great because his damage is a wet noodle, essentially.
But if you get him, you still keep him. You still raise him because he is still useful.
You don't burn any servant unless you absolutely hate them like me. I got about MP1 from Yola Raw, the NA server. He's okay. He's okay, but he's nothing special, you know? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Nemesis.
Hey Nemesis, what's up?
Rob is
How you doing? Because the thing is, Voyager has potential to be good. I think it depends on how good other quick teams are.
It might be better now because he can chain.
Yeah. Alright. This is how you loop Castoria. Never mind that I wasted 10% MP there from charging. Don't worry about it. Okay. I also missed the arts buff on Ishtar as well, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Space Ishtar, the Morgan over Koyan. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Space Ishtar's really good because she's flexible, because you can use her in different farming teams. See, it's about 74. I don't know if you can see on the screen because Ipan's hand is blocking it. But 77.
Even if you get 67, she will still passively
she'll passive charge to 70. And you use Castoria skill, charges up to 100%, and you just do it again.
Which means, because normally how it is first wave enemy is weak, second wave enemy has moderate HP, and the final wave is enemy has the maximum HP. You also scale the damage of how you farm.
So with this, you adjust it using your Mystic Code. Yeah, she can loop 90 plus node. 90 plus nodes tend to be like 1 to 2 enemies and then like 3 enemies or something, so it's very hard.
Yeah, it's like those nodes are either 3-1-3 or 1-1-3.
Yeah. See? Melusine can farm those. Which is fucking nuts. How do you guys 3-turn?
Just roll the meta units, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much one, I guess.
I cannot answer that question because I don't do that.
3-turning, how I do it is I mean, like, the very common system is double Castoria, right? But I don't actually use double Castoria that much anymore because my Castoria is bond 10. So I use Castoria, Nero Bride, and like Da Vinci or something because I don't use my own Castoria. Unless there's a specific map that requires me to have that much MP gain, then I'll use Castoria. But I don't use my own Castoria that much nowadays. As you can see, before, I literally just maxed out my Koyanskaya. So I've been using the Koyanskaya and Melusine team for like however long. But she's already max bond now, so I'm gonna have to rethink that.
What about your Scuddy? Use Quick. Quick is the new meta.
I stopped using Scuddy ages ago. The thing is, right, Scuddy parties, you have to use an MLB K-scope. There's basically no party with Scuddy where you can get away with 6 CE farming.
I just realized you look at the CE part. Ibaraki is not wearing pantsu.
What?
Ibaraki is not wearing pantsu.
CBF doing 90 plus nodes. 90 plus nodes are pretty hard. You can 3-turn farm them with arts. The safest one to do it right now is definitely double Koyanskaya and Melusine. I don't know if Arcade can do it. I think she might be missing damage. Alright, I need to farm these nodes. Okay.
You mean clear?
Clear. Yes, I need to farm and clear, that's right. Con.
Yeah. Generally speaking, I usually like look at what the 90 plus is on the event before I just do it, because it's always different for me.
I don't know what node this is, whatever. Okay. Let's just bring low stuff. With arts teams to farm 90 plus nodes, typically you're going to use like Nero Bride or something. It's very specific to 3-turn that. The Buster has the easiest time to farm 90 plus nodes just because they don't care about refund. They only care about damage. Which, well, most of the time you get there with Melusine. But yeah, with arts, it's a bit hard. I can't really show you now because I don't have it up yet. So, or I could do one of the EXP nodes, but that's a little bit inaccurate because it's 331. The common ones is like 313 or like 223 or like 213 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think the last event was 213.
213. Alright.
Yeah.
Don't have Koyan and Melusine. You don't have Koyan and Melusine. Well, what can you do, right? That's just how it is.
Yeah.
How's your arts farming? How are your arts parties? I have Summer Helena. Do you reckon I could 3-2 with Summer Helena?
Yeah,
Pretty hard. She's just really hard to 3-2 with. But I need to level up her skills though. The arts are okay, I think. If you have double Castoria, so if you have your Castoria, if you have Narrow Bride, then I think you're pretty good for most things. Castoria and Narrow Bride should be pretty good. Well, now we have Proto Merlin as well, so Lady Avalon. I don't know how she's going to factor into the equation, but I think she'd be pretty good. I haven't tested her out yet. Like, I have her, I've maxed out her skills, but I haven't tested her out yet.
I think it's best for her to be the CQ servant.
Yeah. Look, I reckon for sure she's probably better at CQs as well, but
Yeah.
at the same time, she's got 20% MP charge, and she's got a 3-turn 50% art skill,
Mhm.
which, you know, people were using Tamamo for arts farming back then.
Yep.
So I think this is probably better.
Yeah, I think the downside would be that the attacker needs to have like majority of the NP skills, like more than at least more than 50 for it to work.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. It's something I need to test out. What about Archetype Earth? I heard she's extremely broken. What I said about Melusine, but not as broken. So Archetype Earth or Arcade, she has a skill which lets her charge to 100% as well. So she's one of the other servants that lets you 3-turn farm without a C. But the thing is, her damage is a bit lacking.
Yep.
Like it's good, but it's not Melusine level good. To be fair, Melusine level good is broken, so you're not gonna find that anywhere else. What's Helena second skill do? Damage plus reduced charge. Okay, I'll leave that at level 1 for now. So they're saying Melusine is stronger than anniversary character. To be fair, yes.
In this case, yes, but if it was like another class for Arc, I think it would be different. It'd be a different story.
If Arcade was a different class, if she wasn't Moon Cancer, yeah, if she wasn't Moon Cancer, then it'd be slightly different, I suppose. Moon Cancer holds her back in terms of she doesn't have a strength, I guess. I suppose that's what holds her back. I don't think it's that bad in terms of the class advantage. Mostly she hits for neutral, but I think it's about same.
Yeah, but it also depends because like in LB6 there was quite a bit of Avenger units, like as mobs, like the purple slime things.
Yeah.
That was pretty effective if you were to use Summer BB, which I did for farming. But like that's like probably once in a lifetime thing. So I don't think like LB7 is gonna have any Avenger units as mobs.
Okay.
I was using Xiangyu and Raiko to farm LB6, so I get the full item decks. It's you don't necessarily need to use Moon Cancer, but with Moon Cancer now it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
A Musashi for everything this event. Yeah, that works too. Yeah,
Yes,
Berserk or
Summer
those things,
Musashi. Yes, I think she is the best arts looper.
Well,
Summer
we'll
Musashi, yes.
have to see about that tomorrow.
Ibuki Doji is coming.
Because her second skill, but if you activate her second skill and you're fighting against 3 enemies that are not casters, double Castoria system gives you refund 146% MP. I know that number because I always see that number.
The second
If
skill
it's
guts.
she has guts, yes, but also one thing is that her third skill gives her pierce. So sometimes the quest has gimmicks where the Tengu enemies has a chance to dodge attack. You're like, nah, fuck this, I'm still killing you.
Right. Oh, but yeah. I'm like slightly a bit torn about like Summer Musashi. Like I think she was fine at the time that she was released, and also just a bit in Castoria's time. But it's, like at the end of the day, I feel like they could do something better with like a R Berserker AOE, which is happening pretty soon. So we'll have to see. Because I feel like I don't really feel safe using Summer Musashi because like there's no MP charge. You have to like rely on like the refund.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides of Summer Musashi. She doesn't have a self-charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, no self-charge, so therefore you need other charges to kickstart her.
Because I actually don't use my Summer Musashi all that much. Because I was using Space Ishtar, but I was using Summer Karma. So Karma loops things very well. I think she's like mostly that.
Oh, you
really
got the
good at
wing!
looping.
You got the wing!
I didn't even notice.
I've been using her MP. I haven't got her to wink at it yet. Fuck you.
Let's say, how bad is the refund? Ah, it's 97%. Okay, it works.
That's overkill. 97%.
I mean, this is the low level node. That's probably why I can do this. If it was a high level node, I think I'll need Narrow Bride.
Yeah.
Pretty sure she only winks on her second ascension sprite and below. I have mine on random.
Okay, that explains why. Yeah, the third ascension, I only get her smile at me, not winking. Like, what the fuck? She doesn't wink at me.
Yeah, I thought it was like random, like Miss Crane, Summer
Yep.
Karma, stuff like that. Yeah.
I thought about that too. Okay, Nemesis cleared that.
Oh, and also like since we were able to use Eris in one of the story nodes in Summer, we realized that she's still pretty bad.
Still insta kill before MP.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
And most of the skills are reliant on like one of the skills is increase insta death.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, so it's like
at least it's a
whatever.
single target NP, I guess, which means she was never going to be a 3-turn farmer, arts farmer anyway.
Yeah.
So, give or take, it's okay. So that insta kill gimmick is like, yeah, useless. Absolutely useless.
Yeah, I think only Moon Cancer BB get the insta kill right, which is damage then insta kill.
No, Kiara is one of them.
your friend's first text, the very first one.
Yep. Wait, the text? I wasn't looking. What did it say?
The first in Chinese it says 偷不到泳装, which means can't pull gacha for any swimsuit.
Hey, okay. Hey Max, what's the setting to like stop the support, the recommended support?
So recommended support.
You keep switching to the recommended class. I'm like, fuck that shit. It's annoying.
Yuli. You actually went down. I'm actually seeing a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
Go. Oh wait. Let me take the screen. Yep, that one. Supporter selection. That Yuli Ali.
Okay.
Not that one. No, that one is the costume.
Oh, it's the other one.
You just turn off costume.
So it's the one I just passed here. Alright, sure, that one. Fucking annoying as shit, man.
Down and then down.
that
Yep,
one,
that
right.
one. Yep. Yuli class Jido something set there.
Just stay on caster.
I need to disable that too. Because that's why I know.
Alright.
And Genshin Impact fans, they are still angry that, this copies Paimon.
What?
I don't think anyone's angry, is it?
There was a Malaysian group that I was in because it was FGO and Genshin Impact, and there's currently a war going on. And
Oh
then
my God.
they're basically saying it's just an art. Don't get too what was it called? Don't get too overly react over it. And someone basically said, well, if you say that's copy, what about General, who was it? Shogun. Because Shogun's sword,
Shogun Raiden, was it, or something like that?
yes,
Oh.
because
that
it's
one?
sorts of, it copied the Raiko.
Copies Raiko.
Like you don't hear FGO fans complaining about Genshin Impact.
Like, at this point, they should be like, bro, they're just copying Pikachu. First electric type Pokemon.
And I'm like, as long as if it's like a reference to a different game and then they redesign it a bit, I'm fine with that. Because it also shows people will be like, oh, that's just like the FGO blah blah blah, and you'll be like, oh, what is that? Like new people who didn't know will be like, what is that? And then they get poisoned. It's a win.
That's true.
Oh wait, you're using Summon Musashi to farm?
Yes. I got lazy for switching classes. just use some Musashi.
Why is your MP is normal?
Normal speed?
It's
Because this is the first
yeah.
time I'm using it.
Oh, you didn't disable it.
Yeah, I didn't disable the first time use. The first time use I'll see the full thing. It's fine. And also because I re-downloaded my game, you know?
Me too, man. I was trying to farm and I'm like, why is everything loading so long?
It's taking so long.
Like, oh yeah, oh wait, that's right. I re-downloaded the game, so
Yeah, we managed to set up a JP account for me, Rob, and Max. Yeah, Perry. So we're good for the gacha side, I guess.
yep, because after we did that, we tried to gacha and it worked.
Yeah, it worked. It's good.
My chippy work. People be like, what is Max trying to say?
And Max is cashing through PayPal, so that works as well. There's a trick to do it, but it works.
Yes. So some people go, you need a Japanese card? Ooh, no.
You don't need a Japanese card, you need a Japanese account.
You need a Japanese account and a valid card that's able to change to Japan. And then afterwards you can add whatever payment method that you want, and you can just remove the setup payment. So that you'll be cashing in as per usual. So
Imagine
anything that
paying.
people online. Nah. Yes. This is my
yes,
final
it-
gacha game. After
it-
this game, I won't be
imagine
playing
paying.
any more gacha game.
Yeah, there are some good gacha games out there.
Nah. And even who was it?
Just don't gacha.
Rob was like, play Tower of Fantasy. I like the art, but no,
Just don't gacha then.
the gacha game, no.
Just don't cash.
Yeah, yo.
Or you just remove your card from the Google Play Store. Just don't cash at all.
大丈夫。落ち着いて。普段通りに。
And they spend $5 on Genshin monthly. I wouldn't even do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're paying for the what was it
Resin,
called?
I think.
早書きで
The subscription where you cash it and you gradually get the summoning currency over a
Yeah.
period of time.
Yeah, that's what Arknights has as well.
お返し
I do
を
it
し
for
なくてもね
Arknights, but I don't
今のうち
play
に
Genshin,
準備を
so I don't do that.
仕方ないの君たちは
Recently, Heaven's Burn Red did something similar, but it's like kind of like a battle pass
Yeah,
type of situation, which is nice.
お返し
it's nice, but we actually can't buy it. Or at least I can't.
感
Right.
じるといいさ
Oh, I've been playing on Steam. You can hook it up on Steam now.
Oh, really? Okay, that's good. That's
いい
good.
と
Yeah. So you can play Heaven's Burn Red on Steam.
たとえ
It's good.
どれだけ遠くとも
That's good.
私の
And you
向こうに
can
楽園
transfer
があ
between
る
your phone and Steam.
Yeah, that's what
で目を開けて
they also said in the live stream.
Yeah. I'm surprised that they didn't region lock the game on Steam.
Yeah.
And I also figured out you can turn off a setting to force story lock.
What?
What do you mean?
So there's a setting in the game settings that is forcing story lock. So if you go into a story node and sometimes some units aren't available because of story,
Yeah.
you can turn that off.
What the shit?
Yeah. I just figured it out. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Heaven's Burn?
Yeah, on Heaven Burns Red.
Ooh.
That's actually pretty weird.
負けず嫌います
So recommend you turn that off.
Aren't you happy you can cash in Heaven's Burn now?
Yeah, I am. At the same time, I feel like I'm not going to cash too much anymore. I think that's probably it. Because I wanted to just get Yuki, and that's it.
I could turn it off, but like I do have everyone in 31A.
Yeah. Like for me, I think I'm just going to just stick with support, like story anyway. But like in the case of this last story quest that I'm up to, where they're forcing me to not use Megumin, which basically means you only bring a 5 party if you go story, because you can't
Okay.
fill that last slot. That's too much for me. I mean, I did just get Yuki, and I'm still like raising the party right now, so maybe I can go 5-man team, but I don't know. 5-man teams is a bit hard for that.
白兵戦行きます
It's okay. You can tell me how it goes for you when you get there.
Sure.
TOF is way better than Genshin in terms of gacha. I don't see myself spending a pebble in that game.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did mention the gacha for that game is better.
Yeah, Perry was
Genshin.
talking about it yesterday. Like that is pretty good. I might give it a try sometime. Just play the game, see how it is. Because the thing is, I actually enjoyed Genshin's animations, and the gameplay was okay. As it well, more so the world. I think it was more like Story was lackluster. Multiplayer was shit in Genshin, so that's why I was a bit about Genshin. And the gacha rates is fucking horrible. That like absolutely turned me off. Gacha rates horrible, and then no daily login bonus. So I was like, yeah, and I ain't doing this.
No anniversary either.
Yeah.
3 days ago, 4 SSR, nice.
I mean, for Tower of Fantasy, I've just been only seeing like the seiyus like doing like the Q&A videos on their official YouTube, so I'm just like, oh, okay, so they're in this game too.
Okay.
And that's about it.
All right, I need 2,000 points for this, right? So it's time to farm. Time to use my blue apples. 416 blue apples, let's go. Yeah, because it's like so hard to get anyone in Genshin. What are the devs from TOF from? The Japanese?
Don't think so.
Think so. Okay.
Perfect world. Chinese.
Chinese. Right.
Oh, actually, today's stream for Yakuza for me. I went through the romance story subplot.
Oh, you went through all of them?
All of it.
Okay, how'd it go?
It's so good.
I think the only one I didn't do was Aries, right? And then supposedly there's a sub-story right after all of them as well?
Yes. It's like kind of like the finale.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so good.
I'll have to watch your VOD later. Fannies or HK, can't remember. That's okay.
I think there's like another game that caught everyone's attention because it's like another Korean developer.
Right.
I think it's basically you play it vertically, but like it's like a dystopian world with girls with guns, and you shoot, but like you see like their backside and like you see like a lot of like their ass, and people are like, you can just play this with your play this game with one hand, the other hand can be free.
Hey Scotty, what's up? How you doing?
What is Scotty?
Don't mind what you just walked into.
I mean, don't mind what we just walked into.
Oh man, okay. This one is different currency. I'm gonna change currency. Based game.
Yeah, I mean, anything Korea makes is like hella horny for no reason. Like Blue Archive is Korean. Last Origin is Korean, and now this other game is also Korean.
Asuna is good.
Asuna's good, yeah. Dude, I think like the other character that beats like almost is on par is Nonomi, and like she's like horny as fuck.
What?
Okay, shouldn't
Who's
be
horny?
surprised, should I?
Who's horny?
The characters
Game
from Blue
characters.
Archive.
Game
Oh.
characters.
I thought it's Marine again. I'm horny. Yeah, you need to change your pirate to a Marine.
Well, when we get the proxies done, yeah.
Yep, the partner general. It's like every time you clone Aoi.
Aoi, aoi.
星マリンです。トップデックもらおます。
Very good. Either that or Super Chewy. They figured out the market. Ah, well, it's fine. There's a market for it, so it is what it is. Right?
You know, it's like something went horribly wrong for Last Origin when the Japanese servers had to slightly censor themselves compared to the Koreans.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
If the Japanese are censoring themselves, yeah. You know, that'd be like probably heavy censor if it ever gets to the West.
第2、第3宝具展開。アルトリア・アバロン出るぞ。妖精接続。熱を帯びなさい。マルミアド運命をかけた戦いであれば。
You know what? Melon seems to be doing a pretty... Proto Melon seems to be doing a pretty decent job.
動いていこうか。
At 3-turn farm support.
今のうちに準備を。白兵
Then again, these are still low-level quests, so...
体感もろともぶった切るわ。君も一緒に休む。
There's a really good thing about her is she can use her MP right away.
見せてあげるよ。メズ感の
That's true, yeah.
たとえどれだけ
She has the overcharge to everybody,
私の
right?
向こうに楽園がある。行方を感じて目を
Yeah, I think the third skill gives her the overcharge to everyone.
Konnichiwa, Kona-san. Gacha wa dou datta? Let's see. Proto Melons. Lady Avalon. Oh, it doesn't say Lady Avalon. Okay. Wait, it was there.
Yeah, it takes a while. Like this morning, I was just like, Lady Avalon, give it a bit.
What the fuck? Alright. Third skill grants party invul. Inflicts the NP turn challenge minus debuff. Charges own NP. That one doesn't give overcharge. It's skill 2. Skill 2 gives overcharge.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one stage, one time. Mada hitenai desu. Oh. How do I say good luck? It's like, gambatte, but then it's like do your best, but how you do your best in gacha, right?
Gambare.
Gambarete, nani ga gambare? Yeah, sure.
Ilo ni.
So right, and farming there are better options, but she's better at store. Oh yeah, for sure. Berlin is typically better at store. No, I think the big difference between Merlin and her here is that she can immediately use her MP, which makes a pretty significant difference for farming, I'd say, because her second skill gives overcharge, and then if you use her MP first, it also gives overcharge, and it also gives passive MP regen of 10% per turn. I mean, it's 3 turns, but that's all you need for farming, right? Lady Aberon deta no desu ne. Omedetou gozaimasu. Ganbaru. Hey, arigatou. 300くらいの quartz SQ かかったんです。
聖書
石。That's
yeah,
it.
聖書石。
Yeah, 聖書石。
今のうちに準備を。
Just say it took me about 300 quartz to gacha for Lady Avalon. I gacha for Lady Avalon on free chat with the others while we were watching the stream. Eric explained it to me in detail. How is orange the worst fruit? Sanbaku. Okay, I'm missing some context here.
Okay, I posted in like the private chat of Team W&J of Connor saying that orange is literally the worst fruit.
Okay.
And I'm just like jokingly saying, as a JoJo fan and a monkey, I agree. Obviously, I'm joking. I mean, I do like bananas, but like, I suck dick sometimes.
Just kind of whale because their MP level also gives MP per turn is based on level. No, it doesn't. Surely no. No way. No way.
No, that's the passive.
You're fucking right.
What the
Holy
shit? Wait,
MP
I thought that.
charge per turn increases by level.
But I thought that was the HP cap.
That's what I thought. But the wiki says different. What the fuck? Bruh. Alright.
Yikes.
Yikes. You want that second copy? Shit. Too tired to understand jokes. So she can get 10% on her MP per turn. If you... That's if you have an MP5. Right, I see, okay. Otherwise it's normally 5% per turn. I see, okay. I don't know how significant that's gonna be. It might be, it might not be, I can't really tell. MP level is diminishing returns. You want that MP2 then? Fuck! I didn't know that! What the fuck?
What MP level for who?
Lady Avalon, Proto Merlin. So the NP refund, because you know how she charges MP per turn on her MP, right? It scales on MP level. So it's 5% at MP1 and 10% at MP5. Motherfucker Proctor Guts. Well, doesn't matter anyway. You will die. Got 28 ticks and 90 quartz. Nice. Grats.
Maybe I'll skip NP2 because her banner ends till the end of August.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to see with the other gachas first before I decide if I'm gonna go for a second copy or not.
Yep.
Because they found out the Nier reincarnation for C is out. Didn't know that. It's out because they only have FB and apparently it's the worst server. I did not know that either. Because I was playing the game at one point, but I just kind of stopped. At least I think so. Not sure. Rats. We know he was on the banner, Zibuki for banner 2 and Scotty for banner 3. Yeah, I know, yeah. For sure I'm going to gacha for Scotty. Ibuki is a tentative maybe at this point.
Like, we know who they are, but like, you know, the results can be different.
Yeah, exactly right. Maybe we'll get really lucky, or maybe I'll absolutely fuck my luck over and have to rip a new one in my wallet.
Exactly.
I already gonna rip a big one because of Lady Avalon. Motherfucker.
You have more quartz than I do, man.
Yeah, and I did more rolls, that's how bad it was.
Hey, guess what? Musashi literally gives 0 shits that you dodge.
Yes. See, that's why Musashi is great. She's like, Tonikaku yaburetai!
Still trying out to see if I'm gonna stick with it having 9S helps. Though not having pity because Koname decided to give the authentic JP experience. That's great. Okay. Yeah, I want to wait on what Ibuki's kit is before other side. But honestly, I'm probably going to roll for Scotty first. Then I'll see if I want to roll for Ibuki. But that's me. I think these guys are gonna roll for Ibuki. But I was trying to scout. We can scout Ibuki and Scotty since we do fight them in the release story so far.
Oh yeah, I did see that X9 video saying that the recent story that we got today, we're fighting Scotty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Forced Valk support. Okay. Is it Forced Mystic Code as well? I'll use this one anyway, but you know, it's probably gonna be Forced Mystic Code. Forced skills though, right? We've already seen the kit, right?
Yes. I think they're decent. They're like not offensively bad or not, but not too good either.
Yeah.
It's workable.
I think the most important part of this is that it's an AoE arts NP for assassin that probably can farm.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, man, jeez.
手動とやつだ攻撃ズババババオーニ
Actually, while I'm at it,
痛いな
here we go.
What's with that MP gain? Okay.
お手入れこまめに断層交換断層交換お役に立ちますので
Ooh. The attack gives party dodge. And MP gain up for Valkyrie. Ooh, okay. Seems pretty decent.
休憩です
That's a target charge. Nice. Valkyrie はどれを選ぶ予定ですか？わからん。全くわからん。I have no
What?
idea. Who are you gonna pick for Valkyrie?
Oh, this one. Save your master skill until the last 3 enemies. Just charge MP and just nuke
了解
them.
した了解です
No, Kona-san was asking, which Valkyrie are you going to pick? Because you're forced to pick a Valkyrie, right?
Only one, yeah.
Only one. Kusa!
Yes.
Only one.
Yes, and it's like, even if they rerun, you only get the other one. You still miss one.
Yeah. So it means you have to wait for... You have to finish this one, you have to finish the rerun, and you have to wait for it to come back in the Rare Prism store.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yikes.
Jeez. If it's going to come back in the Rare Prism store. That's a big if.
Yeah, technically 2 out of 6. And I'm probably gonna pick the one that's with Ortilant. The very
Well,
first one with
yeah.
black hair.
Okay. Because I think I'm going to pick... I'm not going to pick the last one, I think. That's just like they're all really nice, but the last one, so the one with the long gold hair, because that one's on the final ascension for the default Valkyrie, so I think I'm just not going to use that one.
Wow,
okay,
it's
that's-
also the Damegami from Konosuba.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick that one because it's Amamiya Sora. Why not?
Okay, okay, yeah.
Anyone pick the third one? Because I want to complete my decks.
Technically, it's 2 out of 6, but you get, but these are costumes for the other ones, right? They're the costumes for the default ones. Kona さん、多分黄色の髪じゃない。What's his name? What's her name again? なんて名前だっけ？
ダメ髪。
ダメ髪。Aqua. Yeah, that one. Sure, totally.
Let's see if I can find the name. Cause I know the first one is Alt Linde. Yeah, Alt Linde. Thrud.
Fraud.
THRUD.
Yeah.
Or Thrud.
スルースですね。多分スルースじゃない。そういうこと。
Because the second one is the pink hair one is HILDR. Hilder. Hilder? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hilder, yeah.
So green hair is Hilder, on the right is Linda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why they do this? Why can't we have all three?
I'm pretty sure you guys seen like the two-page comic where it's just like God is like just pick one Valkyrie and then the man just like grabs all three and runs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
You know what they look like when I was fighting this quest? At first, it felt like Azalane, but at the same time, it felt like Ghost Frontline.
Yeah.
Like, guns.
When it was first revealed in live stream, I think Brian said that.
Who am I picking? I don't know. It's not going to be what you call it, Thrud. Probably Ortlinda? 多分 Ortlinda にする。今回。多分。
Wait, you're playing the black hair one?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, because I'm picking her because she's cute. Because a lot of doujins that came out, not doujins, comic strips that came out, she's really cute.
I'm picking Hilda because the green hair give me CC vibes. CC. As much as I love Thrud, because I like Sora Armia.
Tencha.
Yeah, I like Hilda as well. But I'm not picking Hilda because the normal Valkyrie has Hilda on the final Ascension art. So I want to like have all three as best as I can.
Realistically, I would still pick Hilda. Wait, third.
Just MP charge the first one and just nuke.
Yeah.
I'll pick the Amamiya Sora because she's the only one that's doesn't have a servant that is attached to her name, whereas the other two has.
Right. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't really care who I pick, to be honest. But minna ga hoshii. I want everyone there. A very good point. Yes.
Wait, the original one has the name as Valkyrie?
Yeah, they're just called Valkyrie.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a very nice MP.
It's very nice.
Yeah, Azalane.
It goes frontline.
Yeah. Okay. Don't be scared. Use one of your skill and read it. Your master skill.
AoE HP.
When I first used it, I was like, holy shit! Use it!
Is that HP down? Fuck that! I'm not using that!
No, use that! Use it!
You can't read the first.
This is
first
Tenki Sentai HP decrease.
Oh!
Enemies.
Enemies!
Oh, what the fuck?
Use it! See?
What the fuck?
I told you! Save your master skill for the last wave!
What the fuck? Alright.
No trust, do it. Even us were like, do it!
What the fuck is that mystic card? This is nuts.
そう僕に言った
Just Nemo things.
違うんだよ
Yeah, when I first saw it, I'll be like, 500k HP, how do I kill that? Then I read the skill. Enemy HP decrease. How much do you decrease? 1. Ooh. Ooh.
Nautilus crew XNP kick. Rip mighty chain. Whatever. Start legging it battered. 1 HP.
Yeah, I did because with the first time, I'm like, what the fuck? Like level 15 quest, it can't be that hard.
I was actually considering just grinding that normally. I didn't
Yeah,
have
me
the
too.
master skills.
And you'll be like, I don't even know if I want to listen to Max because last time he brought me to heaven.
Quick is no longer a bad lead, and the new chain type, the any 7 can both chain it. Didn't even need a
Yes.
quick button. Yeah, I agree. Quick is, you know, not too bad right now, I guess. Well, with the improvements.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how big of a difference it makes for farming or whatever. Maybe like for CQs, it might be a significant improvement.
I mean, I will say now, like, if there's a questionnaire coming anytime soon for FGO JP, I think, like, the next best thing for us to write to Lasagna is improve the data transfer stuff.
Data
Like,
transfer.
because we got kind of our wish for, like, having Quick to be better.
Yeah.
So, like, now I think we should try to aim to see if we can have better data transfer stuff.
Oh, there's only one enemy, so it doesn't work. Oh, I see.
I want mana transfer.
Totally, yeah. If that's an option, yeah.
In VR.
But it's a 20% crit on all cards of lead. Yeah. The thing is, well, the buff right now is very... It's a modest buff. It's not like overpowered or anything.
今回はうまくいき
Uh,
まし
So
た
they
Yeah, that's
might
right.
revisit it if it's not good enough.
ATLN is here.
Hey, First Dylan. What's up, man?
That is true. That is true.
I will not buy 5 figures to MP5. No.
Live reaction.
For the time being, I don't know just yet how good it is because I haven't had like enough experience with it. The fuck? I just heard a kiss sound. All right. I think the mighty chain has probably helped Quick a lot as well. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm just gonna say this: Perk is gonna be even more of a menace in
Fucking mighty chain is so good.
見物であるはず
It's so good for solo servants, man. 10k points. All right.
存分に楽しめたか永遠の夏の味わいせいぜい楽しむがよいぞではまたな
Still think the chain's bad though, but it's 20 stars instead of 10. And star gen next turn, so it's no longer gimping yourself lead. But it did not get better with the full card chain. We talking about mighty chain or quick chain? Because the mighty chain doesn't give you the stars. It only gives you the it gives you the first card bonus. That's what it does. It's a trade-off. Gives you the first card bonus for everything, but doesn't give you the actual card chain. Like how quick gives you 10 stars if you do a quick chain, or 20 now. Quick chain. Yeah, quick chain. Okay, so quick chain gives you 20 stars, and then it gives you a 20% crit bonus. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, cause what I think is that it's like I say, it's a bit of a modest buff, because it doesn't really buff anyone that's like strong in the quick parties already. Because either way, if you were really good at generating quick stars, you would have had more than 20 stars anyway. You would have had plenty, right? So the extra 10 stars doesn't make a difference. And
No,
the
it
extra
make a
20%
difference
bonus.
for low rarity servants.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't make a difference for the really high performing quick servants, but for the low performers, it's probably quite good. That being said, I don't really use low stars in FGO that much, especially quick low stars. So I can't really say how good it is. 20% crit help bad crit 7 classes that are quick to crit because star weight is a thing. Yeah, that is true. Yes, that is another thing as well. I didn't really think about that actually.
とにかく破れたり手を伸ばしてごらん一世一代の大仕掛けやあやアバロンの風体験ツアーへの参加誠にありがとう私の顔ばかり見ていていいのか水天幕府大屏風魔剣剣聖何するものだこれぞ武蔵の戦なりいいよ水も滴るいい女
I wonder how that's gonna work. With the crit star thing. Okay, so you can kind of manipulate crit stars like that. Interesting. Probably see more of like see how it goes through some CQs when we get to the summer CQ. I haven't really done any other CQs. But, I mean, I was playing Tunguska a while ago on the last stream. That was okay.
Tunguska what?
Tunguska.
That's
events.
LB4, right?
No.
No, it's
That's,
the Koyanskaya one.
Yeah.
The Koyanskaya of Dark?
Yes.
Yeah, Koyana Dark. Yeah.
Yeah. Taikobo and Korean Sky of Dark.
Yeah.
It was like the event before New Year's.
Yeah, that's it. They had to like trim Christmas a lot. No, I think the Christmas lottery that year, that time was only 1 week. It's pretty fucked.
Yeah, maybe just like 1 or 2 days more. Than
Yeah, would have been nice.
次はどこに向かうんだい
In my opinion, it only helps year 1 quick 7s with low hits for the quick chain improvement. Yeah. I'm still disappointed that they didn't do anything with the excess stars though. I mean, I guess the excess stars would only buff the 7s that are the quick 7s that are really good, because you need to make that many stars in the first place.
Access
So-
stars only good if you have servers that require
Make
stars
that
to
many
use
stars.
skills.
At this point, yeah.
But by
like,
the way, you can level up them all the way to level 10.
these things. How do I do that?
You need the ice blocks.
Yeah, I need ice blocks. Yeah. So I gotta farm for ice blocks, right?
And the CE is the Bazette CE.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get it from the shop.
Yeah. And the Bargus CE.
And different map drops different CE. Some drops the damage bonus CE, some drop the ice block drop CE.
Okay.
マスターわざわざ節操の顔を見に来らその品でよろしいので
Freaking doorman in the store.
Hey, it's Bazette. Does that mean we're gonna get summer Bazette?
No.
I mean, we didn't get Summer Medusa.
Fuck!
I think that the CE trend is like dead now with this year's summer event.
Did anyone from this year come from a CE? I don't remember what the CEs are.
No.
Oh, I guess it's a dead trend then, huh?
Yeah, because it used to be the 4-star gacha CEs that transferred over. But last year was it was Kichi Hogen and Taira.
Hmm.
So they were like,
Feeling
okay,
entire-
it
no,
could be
they
one of
didn't come
those.
through, yeah. Well, that's a
But
rip
the year
then.
Yeah, but the year before that had Station Gone, and that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now like there's zero trends whatsoever.
ようこそ
I wonder why they stopped that. It was getting too predictable.
Yeah, I guess so.
What's better first? I guess it doesn't really matter either way.
Got the 5-star C. I didn't get the 5-star C.
Alright. You have 2 more gachas to roll.
Nah, I'm probably gonna skip the Ibuki one.
Oh really? Okay. Why? I thought
My
you'd roll
wallet
that
is
for
not
sure.
that thick.
I thought you'd roll Ibuki gacha for sure though.
Well, I'm definitely roll. I'll roll Skadi first, and if I have access to them, I'll try Ibuki.
Okay, so you're in the same boat as
会
me.
の木刀改め武蔵こしらえここに見参
Yes.
No wait, Wuzation. Wuzation!
No, it's 择天.
I don't care.
List of summer CE7. See.
So
Yeah.
okay, so Wu got in.
But that's
Okay.
a.
Oh wait, no, we didn't get Chiyome. We got a Chiyome CE.
Yeah, we got GMC.
Wait a minute, we actually have Wu Zetian Summer.
Yeah.
She's a caster.
But,
Yeah,
but-
that's what as I
yeah.
was saying. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The thing was that what I was trying to say is that it's directly after, so it's like the year after they get the summer.
妖精接続運命をかけた戦いであれば
Exactly. I see. Okay.
That's good.
Oh yeah, we also got Summer. Check it love.
Yep.
We got it last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year.
Not Not a good upgrade either.
Oh, this 11 months of the X.
I'm so disappointed that she's not great. It's sad. So at least the trend is still continued technically. Alright, so you can't really rule anything out then.
That means you mean there's hope for Summer Medusa?
Yes.
Big doubt.
Bro, Kobe.
Like
Fucking
seriously,
doubt.
they can release Summer Medusa as either a costume or a new 3-star limited event servant. I'm happy with that.
Doubt.
You know-
Doubt.
You know, if it's like a costume, people will riot.
Yeah, for sure. People will riot. They'll be so mad.
That's most of the male servants.
That is true. The female should riot.
They should riot. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should.
Let's have a summer gacha where it's all males, so I can just stop gachaing for a year.
Yes, because if you realize, all the servants in the banner for this entire summer, all females.
It's always been like that. Summer Lobo. How are you gonna make a dog summer? Preach, Mr. Streamler. You give him a summer cap. Is that what you do? give him a summer cap. Have drape a towel over him or some shit. I don't know. Oh, give him a lifeguard vest. make Lobo the lifeguard dog.
Lol.
Isn't that? Wait, but isn't that like Gareth's Labrador right now?
Does he actually have a lifeguard vest?
No, but like kind of like the lifeguard tools, like kind of that backpack that they like hang around their body.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. Let's put Lobo on a Simpson.
Hey, we have Pokemon trainer. What was it called? Achilles.
Yeah, we have Pokemon trainer Achilles. Dog shorts.
And I should be saying how good Achilles is because I don't want him to spook me again.
It might just happen, you know.
Oh, two spookers that I'm very wary of is Achilles and Napoleon.
Dude, I got spooked so hard in fucking HBR. Everyone's red. Oh,
Isn't Dupes good?
it's good, but you want at least one copy of a unit, right?
True. カニが食べたいな。
Yes. I do. Well, no, actually, I don't want crab. I will die.
Can you imagine if one day we tell you go, hey James, you try crab, I try beef. Let's see who needs to get to the hospital first.
Oh fuck.
To be honest, I don't think either of us will need to go to the hospital. But I think the one with the higher chance of going to hospital is probably me.
Yeah.
Like I won't go to hospital, but if you were to say who has the highest chance of going to hospital, it'll probably be me.
See, doing gacha is fine. Gambling on life, let's not do that.
Let's not do that. Wow.
Back to dinner.
The Archer one gives snow globes. Yes, I need to farm snow globes. Raw meat is fine though. I don't really eat raw meat. No. Well, unless you're talking about fish, which I've had raw fish before. Like sashimi, sushi, yeah. That's fine with us. We can eat that. But I don't think Max has any other allergies besides beef. Steak tartare. You could. Well, steak. I usually eat my steak medium rare if I have any. So it's like cooked to some extent at least. I don't know. I've never really tried like a rare steak, and I don't feel like it. It's a little bit kind of weird to me. I don't know. I've never tried it, so I can't say if it's good or not. Oh yeah, we're talking about allergies. Yeah, that's right. Because we're talking about who would go to hospital if me and Max had our respective allergies. Because he's allergic to beef, and I'm allergic to crustacean. I think that's what you call it. Essentially it's crab, lobster, prawn, those kinds of things with a shell on it. Like I can eat oysters, so it's technically not shellfish. That being said, that my allergy is not terrible. I wouldn't die. I'll be fine. It's just I'll be very uncomfortable. The worst reaction I've had is my face puffed up, and like I was like super itchy. So that's about it. Hey Demon, what's up? It's pretty dangerous. I suppose it could be if it popped up my throat, like the esophagus, then that'd be pretty dangerous. Yeah. I stopped cold turkey after that. So the only reason why that happened, right, was because up until then, all my reactions were, you know, like literally, my throat would get itchy, you know, but that's it about it. Like I hadn't had any puffing up before then, and this was a lobster that I had, and it was a wedding, you know, so I was like, okay, this is the only food I'm getting. I'm gonna have some. Well, it didn't turn out great. My face popped up, and I was like, oh, okay, I better not. So the next time, next time I went to a wedding, and there was lobster again, I was like, yeah, I'm just not gonna eat. It's so fucking bad, right? Because in Asian cuisine, right, lobster is seen like the fucking most expensive thing and like the most gourmet thing you could have. So that's why they have it at weddings and shit. I mean, at least that's why I assume, right? But it's just so bad for me because I can't eat it. To be honest, I don't even really want to eat lobster. I always thought it was kind of, yeah, whatever. But people really like it. So yeah. If you like it, it's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's pretty sad. It is what it is. Lobster good as shit. Yeah. Busy doing rank missions, interlude mission to scrap. Same quads I could get. Yes, good luck. Good luck with your gachas. Check a buddy.
Yeah, I could have done the same, but like I reached back to 900 again.
How'd you do that? Just farming or?
It was just a bit of the SQ's story rewards from the event, and also like the retweet rewards from the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 off-banner 7s during my pool. Kiara's one. Kiara one is Fran, Berserker second. Oh, during your pool 4, Kiara. 1 is Fran, Berserkers, and second is Enkidu. That's a rip. That's a rip.
On the bright side, Enkidu's not bad.
He's not bad, but he's not like spectacular or anything. That's kind of the problem, I guess.
That's
But
true.
there
But,
is
like,
a quick improvement, so maybe he's good now. But I think he's talking about the NA server, so it's not there yet.
熱を帯びなさい。まるで
Right.
あやだけです。
But
かよえな。
I think
熱を帯びなさい。
the NA server should have like the best buffs for Enkidu by now.
As in like his upgrades, yeah.
Yeah. So
いい
like
こと
just
だと思う？ やだな。
the
動い
what do you
て
call
い
it?
こうか。
The beasts or like the threat to humanity fights on story. Just use him. Just solo
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
少しだけね。
メズ観音もご承覧あれ。
Why did Gil
たとえどれ
boyfriend
だけ遠
come
くと
to
も
be feel funny to be just
私の向こうに楽園がある。
Do you have Gil on your account?
行方を感じて
I don't have Gil or Enkidu.
ウィンズ・オブ・アバロン。
And again, I never really rolled for either of them, so
水天幕府大屏風。魔剣剣聖何するもの
but I see a lot there are some runs where Enkidu's used as a solo and his heal is really good. It's
Yeah.
like a significant heal. The cooldown is really long though. Yeah, Guildcaster. Oh, okay, sure. If you're counting Guildcaster, then sure, I have him.
いざ
やります
いいわね。
But I don't have 5-star Gil.
天正海を立つ。
Because Archer Gil is a bit of an ass. At least in FSA.
これが私の巌流島だ。
Go freaking 2 Enkidu in a row, Council. You guys get Enkidu on a non-rate up banner. What the fuck? That's a sussing ass speech right there, I guess.
いざいいわね。水天幕府大屏風。魔剣
It's a
剣
just
聖
7.
何するものだ。
Ah, congrats on the wheels.
これぞ私の戦だ。いいよ水も滴
More
る家。
wheels.
More wheels for you to redeem someone later.
ありがとう
How
ござ
many
います。
wheels do you have now?
皆さんのおかげです。
13. Holy fuck. That's a Leviathan for you right there. Well, I can use Gil for story mission and boss fight, but I got Kagatora and I have Castoria. That's true, that's true. Walk in and a waifu is attacking an anthropomorphic shark. Good start. Yes. It's FGO summer and shit's weird in summer. Just don't question it.
マスター、わざわざ節操の顔を見受けたまわりました。
Okay. Let's improve my QP, actually. Because I need QP. Do you reckon we're gonna get a ruler event soon? Maybe next month?
Ruler event.
Roulette.
Oh, roulette. Ah,
Maybe next
We're
month.
getting pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dying to get one, to be honest.
Same. I need EXP. I need QP.
Yeah, I went back to like the old QP
QP daily
numbers.
grind. Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't know.
old QP numbers. So you're under
Yeah.
one bill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I'm hovering about 600 mil, I think.
Oh, I'm like 800 mil.
Yeah. I was like, looks a
I'm
little
poor.
sketch. I need more QP. Scarfest. Time for you guys to farm.
Oh yeah,
Fuck.
NA's about to have it, you know. Remember guys, use Jason in one of the weeks. It's good.
What is this?
For NA, they're gonna have a Skaha Fest,
Yeah.
and like one of the nodes is Lancer nodes. I think
Oh,
the 90
yeah,
plus, I believe.
yeah. You
And
use
Jason's really good.
Yeah, you use Jason there. Yeah. Because they don't have Muramasa now, do they?
No, that's coming soon for them.
Hmm. You get Muramasa afterwards, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Because right now you have Sama Tomoe and Jason. You can force Sama Tomoe if you have a Nera Bride, I reckon. It's quite hard though. It's a little sketch.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just have to use Jason. Or they could use Sama Musashi. That works too.
True, true. But if I remember correctly, Jason has the attack buff on the event, I believe.
Oh, he probably does. Yeah.
Yeah, let me check. Because that's why I used him.
Well, he's still pretty good. Space Ishtar solve everything. True. You can use Space Ishtar as well.
Yeah.
That is true, yes.
Event bonuses. Ah, it's not Jason. It's this Skaha Fest is that the attack bonus is correlated to their rarity.
Oh. So,
So the
lower
lower
rarity
is-
is higher attack bonus.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And to be honest, I wouldn't mind having that type of gimmick again.
Same, I wouldn't mind. That'd be nice. Show me smart swords. So use Anastasia. Are you guys able to read the story in JP? Hey. I can't read. I can't read for shit.
What's a raid?
I can understand if it's voiced, but I can't read. Because I just suck with kanji.
用心棒ここに水産満足するまで遊び倒します
Fan for torture customer at Space Ishtar until both of them suffer from PTSD. This guy is so bad, man. So you guys just play through the event? Pretty much, yeah. I haven't like stayed up to date to FGO story for quite a long time. The thing is, right, like I kind of want to. What about that? Like I kind of want to read FGO story, but at this point I feel like I'm so far behind that I'm like, is there even any point trying to catch up or like trying to like just jump in without catching up? So that's what stops me from reading. It's the same thing that stops me from watching anime that like I've like left hanging for like a long time, which just kind of sucks. But, yeah. I mean, I know there's ways around it. Like, I probably could like look up YouTube videos for summaries of stories, but I just never gotten around to that. What about Lost Belt? Same. I'm super behind on story, just because I can't read. tell you there's a story in this, but this event is quite doki doki. Maybe I should read it. I don't know. I would like to. Yeah. The only kanji I see are NTG cloud sleeves, and Max had to read them for me, otherwise no read fancy lines. Pretty much. That's me. That's okay then. Last time I actually watched anime is early 2020.
I'm back.
Hi back. You haven't watched anime in a while? Damn.
Me too.
I've been watching anime. Some. I don't like watch as much as I used to.
Hi, Lawrence. Oh yeah, the Altera box. It's just about as big as Melt.
That's pretty big. No, Melt's huge. No, there's no way it's that big, right?
It's slightly.
It's smaller, right?
Slightly in terms of width, it's slightly smaller, but the height and what was it called? Height and length is the same.
Read a story if you play an NA account. That's why I don't really play the NA account, because I want to read, and then I stop myself from reading because I'm like, I don't want to. It's like I want to, but I don't want to. So it's like, you see the conflict there? There's an internal conflict that stops me from reading. So I just don't. Lauren says hi. Yeah, I too haven't watched anime since forever. Finally.
Hydrate.
Oh yes. Thanks, Lawrence. I totally missed that. Complete on Najimari collection. God Lady Avalon? Nice. Rats. She's basically Proto Merlin, right?
Yes. Proto Arthur confirmed it apparently.
Have you played the game Tower of Fantasy? I haven't played it. Perry has told me about it. And I am interested in trying. Just to give it a try, just to see. Because it's not like I didn't enjoy Genshin's gameplay. I did like it, but it's just, how do I say it? The story didn't keep me invested. And then multiplayer didn't keep me invested either. I like the gameplay, but at the same time, it's like farming simulator. I'm just like, nah.
おめでとうございます、マイマスター。詐称ではありますが、節操も微力を尽くした次第にて。ああ、いや、お褒めいただくほどのことでは。いや。さあ、この先も皆の力を合わせ、極北女王めを懲らしめてやりましょう。
Max skilled Mama Merlin and she's still level 70. I mean, that's still alright. I think it's her skills matter more than her level. Although you do want her at max level. Of course.
Maybe I should left her at 111.
Alright, if that's what you want to do, then sure.
James is like triggered.
If that's what you want to do, I'm not gonna blame you when you die.
Bye, Nemesis.
I'm gonna be like, hey Max, guess what? Guess why, huh? This is why, huh? Alright, see you later, Nemesis. Thanks for coming. Farming gems and Arknights because summer events. Summer event? Arknights?
Oh, CN.
CN. Ah, okay, yeah. That's right, because Gaviel banner came out.
Yep.
And then you have Chen Ulta as well in there.
and the other 5-star sniper that Sensei was talking about.
やだな。
No, it's 5-star, 6-star.
ですか。
I saw a couple of things saying she's really good. I don't know her kit though.
Yeah. I'm just like blind. I don't know anything.
白兵戦行きます。
Well,
今のうちに
I'll come across it if I do.
体感もろと
Yeah.
ぶったけだわいざ
そうかい。
一世一代の大仕掛け
Whatever.
天正
But I won't be here long as the new scrap since called Snow by Little. Yeah,
対
so
決士対剣豪大結界これが私の
surprised that author chose specific Merlin version for the FGO original because most people think Merlin as old wise a sexy lady. Most of the impressions of Merlin I see like is an old man, old wise man.
Yep.
It's only FGO that gave me the troll Merlin.
I mean, the Merlin that we should all be familiar with should be the Disney one, wasn't it?
Disney one.
天正
Wait, that's
Yeah.
Demon Eye.
立つ
Yeah, it's Demon Eye. Of course it's Demon Eye.
対剣豪大結界これが私の
Only Demon Eye would have a name like that. As Predamelon's MP was irrelevant to this comp. Which is fine.
いざなぎ払います
Is it?
天正
It's fine.
海を立つ
Uh,
行くぞ
because Musashi is pretty good, so.
対剣豪大結界これが私の巌流島だ
I was more thinking there's probably going to be an arts farming party where it is relevant, but I
鐘
don't
の
know
音が
where it
聞
is.
こえる。
I'll have to come across it when I see it. Or when I need to try and farm it, I guess.
Oh, you're bonding Anastasia.
Yes.
Anastasia or Anastasia?
I say Anastasia, but that's like
Because it's a
don't
Russian
know.
name.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh. Go-san, help me.
マスターは受けたまわりまし
Pretty sure Google will give you like a different answer.
Probably.
Like a third answer. Be like, oh shit. Now what?
Sure, that helps, Lawrence, when you type it out, yeah?
This man, I like him.
Okay, so James, your pronunciation is American pronunciation. The British
Okay.
pronunciation was Anastasia. Anastasia.
Okay. Okay.
Anastasia, and there's Anastasia. It's just the first letter that's different. R or A.
Alright.
Oh, okay. There's one thing with Lawrence as well.
Oh, there's a damage C in this event.
Yeah, it's the Vargas one.
Hmm.
And it's MLB is 50% starting NP.
Lawrence, that.
I don't know how you pronounce data, but I pronounce it as data. You bitch.
I like how you wait, you just stop.
Quick crit stars on entry. Ah, I see. Okay. Actually, literally does not matter what I do. It's all the same. Alright, sure.
It's a
What about this? How do you pronounce GIF?
甲斐の木刀改め
G for
武
it.
蔵こしらえ
Apparently, the official pronunciation is GIF.
Well, the
But
guy's dead.
I don't agree with that. That's fucking bullshit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say. It's pronounced as GIF, but then people say GIF because you know it's G. But the original, I think it was the original creator says it's supposed to pronounce as GIF, and then GIF, and people were like, well, that's not how you pronounce G.
It's not how you pronounce graphics.
Yeah, otherwise graphics. Wait, what?
I don't understand the argument for GIF. So so GIF, I say fuck the English language. Sure. English sucks. That's just how it is, right?
Yeah, it is true. Like English is just I don't know, a compilation of a lot of things.
Pretty much. That's just language in general. It just kind of transforms over time. I disagree. English is alright. It's the Chinese language that's the real enemy. Okay, I don't speak Chinese, so I can't give an opinion there.
Japanese is just pseudo-Chinese.
Yeah, but you don't say that otherwise they get angry.
Yeah.
There's also Cantonese as well.
That's even more fucked.
Then you have, well, if you look at Chinese as there's simplified Chinese and traditional Chinese, sure, because modern day everything is simplified Chinese. If you go to Taiwan and Hong Kong, it's traditional Chinese. Everywhere else is simplified Chinese. But the newspaper is all traditional Chinese. So when you go to school, you learn simplified Chinese, but you are expected also to automatically adjust to traditional Chinese, which is more complicated writings on newspapers. I suppose Azrael has a point there. I mean, I grew up with it, so it's natural for me. But if I were to think, you don't grow up with it, you learn it afterwards, yes, it's a bitch.
I think the problem is that, like, for Cantonese for me, it's like, for the longest time, I just like say it and maybe read it sometimes. But like, when people are teaching Cantonese, they're like, "Oh yeah, here's the pinyin." I'm like, "What the fuck? There's pinyin for Cantonese?"
Yes, actually, yes, there is.
Yeah, I'm just like, they exist, so my life could have been a lot easier. But it's still hard to pronounce it because it's like, it's not pronounced how it's said.
It's how sometimes when I have to ask, how do you use certain grammar, or how do you use how do you pronounce certain words, and then James would be like, nah, you just learn that naturally, so that's the same as us.
Well, no one really taught me formally taught me pronunciations for a lot of words. There's a lot of words that like you just know from hearing other people say it. English movies, language, you know, that shit, really.
Yeah. Like, funny enough, like, since we're talking about like languages, like, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I had a thought before I slept. So I was just like, so people have like English, right? It's like different parts of English. It's like Aussie English and then like British English. But then like, I'm American English, so like, which part of American am I like more connected with in the English aspect? So I was just thinking to myself, well, it's not New York or like anywhere else on the East Coast. So I'm just assuming maybe it's just Californian at the end of the day. Because it's like a very like I don't have any like accents towards English, so it's not Midwest or anything, but it's neutral all around.
Oh, okay. I've never really differentiated too much between like types of English. The only like major different one that I know is like British.
Right.
It's like that was like pretty distinct, right? So I can't really say, especially because I don't actually know any Californian people and haven't really talked to them. Or,
Hey Azrael, I'm your neighbor. Hello.
also, another problem is I'm from Singapore, and let's face it, our Chinese is practically non-existent as compared to our neighbor.
That's true. I've been
I
to
think
Singapore.
Singapore is kind of stuck in between, right? Because you guys are like, you're transitioning from Chinese into English, so it's like, yeah.
Singapore is basically an if I have to word it very bluntly, an Asian country that tries to focus on English, but a portion of them still speak broken English. Singlish, yeah, that one.
Singlish.
Think of Aimer, that kind of
Yeah.
English.
That's what I mean. They're like transitioning between Chinese to English, essentially. That's what it feels like to me.
皆さんのおかげです。
They stopped halfway and just like fuck it, this is our official language.
Yeah.
It's called Singlish. Hey,
And it-
youngster.
And I guess it works, to be honest. Like if it works for them, it's just like great.
Well, that's
How do
the
we-
point. Language is about communication. The first function, the primary function of language is to communicate. And as long as,
What
your,
unlike
as
yourself?
communication works, then people don't see any problems with changing it, right?
Yeah.
Summer event is shit again this year, so sad. There's no husband laws this year. Well,
Oh, yeah,
there's
I saw.
Dorman if you want Dorman, but it's only costumes. I was just saying, you know, there should be a full gacha event for male servants only, so I can stop gachaing for a year, please.
But the thing is that fuck, Doan's skin is like rigged, because like
Rigged?
because it's like we see him as in yukata, but like in the story he has like just a swimsuit and like kind of like a hoodie jacket.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, and like you see his bare chest, and I'm just like, well, shit.
To say it with honesty, I'm no patriot even though I am serving national service. I don't need to play polite. I'm not being polite. That's legit what I think. I just think you guys are transitioning halfway. It's like, you know, if language works for you, no one sees any reason to change it. Because most people is like, as long as it works, just don't change it. Don't change it if it works. If you can improve on it, make it better, make it more efficient, then sure. But I guess it's probably harder to do that for our entire country, right? They just need to give them actual swimsuits, not casual clothes that aren't seasonally appropriate. Dolman is close, but that's not a swimsuit. Asclepsis is about to die from heat stroke.
Well, it can't be a heat stroke if we're stuck in an Iceland.
See, this goes back to what the devs were saying a while ago, or why they don't make male summer servants. How do you make summer costumes for for males for males? you gotta make it in a way that's like unique, you know. But if you just slap a pair of trunks on every servant, that's
James,
not unique.
James, I'm gonna allow it because I'm a Chinese and I allow it.
Oh, okay.
As in what Nagisa said, I have to permit a term. Apparently,
Okay.
Ching Chong is a term I have to permit.
Nothing wrong with speaking Chinese as long as you aren't talking shit about people who don't understand. Well, yeah, pretty much. This random, but how many MLB case caps do I have? I have 3. As of last week? Yeah. it was last week, wasn't it? You put a speeder on them like Emiya. His costume with extra. Okay, so first ascension is board shorts or trunks. Second ascension is a speedo for every male servant.
Wait,
Because
Rob
you
is
gotta- you
also a
gotta
mod.
remember, right?
Rob was thinking the same thing I was thinking as well. So like, are we allowed this term? Actually, wait, we're all Asian or half Asian here. Yeah, we can allow that.
How many points do I need to unlock this?
Well, you only have 23k.
40k. I got a farm point. Alright. Put Kana in a diving suit with a snorkel and floaties. Oh, that'd be kind of cool, actually. Gilgamesh and leopard print board shorts.
Heelys in boxes.
What's the difference between boxers and board shorts?
Uh,
Visually speaking,
大丈夫
in a game where you're only limited to 2D sprites.
that's true. That's true. Like a thing.
やだな
King Asano life-saving suit, the irony is great. Oh, that'd be amazing.
白兵戦行きます
It's like that like super old picture that that one guy has been making King Hassan swimsuit pictures, I think. It's like
Yeah,
super old.
yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
今のうちに準備を
I mean, Gilgamesh should not even have like shorts. It should just be like a leaf over his jump.
ここにあり
See, if there's anything I like about Singapore, it's
The food.
検証海を立つ
the cleanliness of the entire country in general. It's really clean.
剣豪対決
That's true.
これが我が
Because they're just gonna throw you in jail if you don't keep it clean.
Yeah, you throw a cigarette butt, jail, right to jail.
Fuck, man.
You eat and you drop breadcrumbs on the street, jail, right to jail.
いいざいいわね
That's why I hear about
水
the
天幕府大
no bubble gum in Singapore because of that.
Yes, no bubble gum. If you get bubble gum, they confiscate it in the custom, and also no eating in public transport, with the exception of if you're sick, you can have sore throat lozenges, but you will need proof that you are sick.
Fuck.
As the
Alright.
result, it's really clean.
That's a bit excessive, but okay.
Oh, well, you don't have food on the streets. Yeah, it's like super clean. I mean, Japan's like the same as well.
Yeah. But I think Singapore is like famous for like their hawkers food, but like it's all in one central area anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's their chicken rice, very
Yeah.
very nice.
No jail, fine. Husband's cousin had that happen to him in Singapore. She's shamed of the family. Shame of the family. Good shame of the family.
Water before entering train. Fucking.
褐色の
Let me
Water
guess.
before entering the train. Fucking water. The staff was so anal told me to stop drinking. What the fuck, bro?
Water? Wow.
Yep. Because it was more of, nah, we're not taking any chances. No is a no. There are pretty much no exceptions.
I guess that makes sense. Like making a blanket rule. Because if you make exceptions, that just starts making like loopholes and shit.
And corruptions. And
Yeah.
people go, why can he do that but I can't do it? This isn't fair. And then you get protests.
I mean, yeah, my impression of Singapore and that was always it was a bit excessively strict, but I mean, the overall result is good.
大丈夫
So I
落ち着いて
suppose it's sacrifices needed to be made, right?
要請接続早掛けですよカルウェナ
Yeah, the dispute and staff claim, and I was raising my voice. My husband is no longer the shame. Almost as bad as my husband marrying a Middle Eastern Mediterranean. Not to disrespect you, but that's not normal. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I haven't been there. I've not lived there.
カルウェナ
His mistake was that he took a picture of me as the train left. I lodged a complaint immediately that he violated my privacy. Nice.
I wonder if being a Karen would work in Singapore.
仕方ないな君たちは。お返しをしなくてはね。
I would not know.
白兵戦行きます。
Yes, they have forced national service.
体感も
Must.
だけでは
Yeah.
いざ
もうやり
一
ます。
世一代の大仕掛け
Yes, man. Quite frankly speaking, I don't care, and everything is meaningless.
体験し
Hong Kong families only want their kids to marry other Hong
これが
Kongers.
私の巌流島
I can see that. The stigma is real.
Yeah.
Mom basically told me it could be worse. You could be a mainlander. Or-
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
The mainlanders in where was it? The way they behave in Malaysia and also in Singapore is really bad. For example, in Malaysia, they dress quite indecency. Well, it's not really indecent. It's just very sexually suggestive and pose in front of a mosque. You're not supposed to do that, but
Yeah.
did it. A lot of what was it called again? A lot of those the Chinese mainlanders when they're in Hong Kong,
いざ
they really misbehave. Like they miss their stop, their bus stop. They actually go up and argue with the bus driver to stop immediately wherever they are, and then it's like, oh, you miss your stop, you get off the next stop. Nope, I want you to stop the bus right now.
蹴り返したいよ
It's really ridiculous.
To be honest, I rarely see that
水着大
at all.
You see that a lot online. People just put it online. Like the way that they're
Online,
behaving is
okay.
very.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Just kick them out. Like we may be all Chinese people, but kick them out.
I mean, okay. I guess that's another reason why I just take the trains in Hong Kong. So like, I'm under control, kinda.
Then there's also Japan as well, because I'm not sure if you read that news before. I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. There was this Chinese mainlander young people that basically traveling in. I'm not sure whether they're traveling or studying in Japan. They were holding a birthday party at a sushi restaurant. And when the sushi platter came out, their complaint was the sushi is raw. It's a fucking sushi! It's sushi! You want something to be cooked with heat, you go teppanyaki. You don't go to a sushi store.
Alright,
Ridiculous.
okay, Zindora, alright. Rules aren't actually that strict in Singapore. Most of the time it's fine. The only thing is it's drug. If you sell a drug, then it's death penalty. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, this is all just like me seeing shit online, so, and I haven't seen that much. I only see it like randomly over time, so that's just what I see. If that's not the case, then I'm glad that it's not as bad as strict as I think it is. That's better. For the mainlanders thing, I had a thought I wanted to say. I think it's a result of their circumstance, right? Because like those guys are like they're people who became rich all of a sudden and left the mainland, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, it's basically them being uncultured as fuck. Which, you know, you can almost equate it. I mean, it's obviously worse, but you can almost equate it to a gaijin doing gaijin things in Japan.
Yes. Like the what was that YouTuber guy again that did that? Something Rogan?
Logan
Oh,
Paul.
Logan? Huh?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, yeah.
Yeah. Like you can almost equate it to like that, but the mainlanders obviously being worse because not only are they being uncultured, they're also rich and being obnoxious as fuck because they feel like they have they feel like they can do anything because they have the money.
Hey, they poop
Right.
they poop in shopping malls, they poop on the sidewalk, and like, get a toilet. We have public toilet, but no, they just poop. Also, they would vandalize tourism places with their name.
So bad. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean
Fellow
by that?
corporate slave, don't worry, I'm a corporate slave as well. It's fucking great.
Me
Wait,
too.
wait.
I'm a corporate slave too.
Wait, Max, what do you mean by like they ruin the place? By
So-
their names?
When they travel to places, they bring small knives to carve their names on wooden places that, you know, it's like 谁谁谁到此一游. Like, why would you do that?
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
In Japan as well, like you can just Google Japan tourism spot Chinese vandalism. You will see a lot of pictures.
Okay.
Random, but have you watched all the Fate movies? Heaven's Feel? Yes, I've watched all of those. I've watched the Unlimited Blade Works one as well. Are there any other Fate movies?
Nope.
Prismaya.
That's it. Okay. I'm not fully a corporate slave. Okay. Fair enough. I do have Wednesdays off. I am corporate slave 4 days out of week. 4 out of 7 days.
Oh yeah, that's right. In one thing in Singapore is, Azrael can correct me if I was wrong. You are basically forever in debt with the government because when you own a house or an apartment unit, after a number of years, they will demolish the building. You have to buy again because of safety reasons.
Ah, okay.
So it's like
Having
this
to buy again sucks though. That's
this
fucked.
apartment is over 20 years. It's too old because it doesn't meet the safety regulations. The government will basically pay you back an amount, and then you have to buy a new places. But hey, guess what? The prices 20 years later is not going to be enough.
The price is different. And then they refund you like what?
A certain
Probably
amount
not as
plus
much as
whatever
you
interest
spent on the place.
Well, that's what 3 of my Singaporean friends said. So I'm actually not sure whether that's correct.
We have an allowance and no rights as servicemen. Remember, salary over allowance. You guys have an allowance, not a salary? Wow. Okay, that sounds kind of fucked.
Oh. Yee. Yee.
Here I am working 65-hour weeks and getting paid shit all. I wish I had Wednesdays off. I negotiated for a Wednesday off. And I leveraged my position to do it. Because normally I would not have gotten it. But at the time where I got it, I was the last man in the team. So essentially, if I decided to leave, they'd be fucking dead. So they had to give it to me. Teachers get paid shit. Yeah, I do hear about that. Teachers getting paid shit. That sucks, but yeah. Honestly, the government should value teachers more. Pretty important.
Yeah.
Everyone's worse than having an allowance. Play FGO and Genshin on both NA and Asia servers and having an allowance. Yeah, okay, playing Genshin and like stuff while on an allowance is that's bound to suck. And I get paid for 8 hours a day. Yeah. But you have stuff like you gotta grade tests, you gotta do stuff outside of hours as well. You gotta prepare the curriculum and shit. Yeah. Sounds rough, man. Another 12 plus hours. I have to work daily just to get my job done. Do you have commute as well? I mean, these days is like work from home, but as a teacher, I think you have to commute to school, right?
Pretty sure now they have to,
Yeah.
because technically under control, but depends on the country.
So 75 hours extra the past 2 weeks just marking exams. Sheesh. Yeah. The HSC trial exams. Yeah, it's crazy the amount of work teachers do.
もちろん
How do you manage 2 accounts? I can't, man. I do not have the motivation to manage 2 accounts. I mean, okay. If my NA account was on the same level as my JP account, then maybe. But it's very clearly not, so I can't do it.
At the same time, if you did try to do it, you'll be in the same situation as kind of like first TLN, where you just had to pick one and choose to stick with.
Well, he's sticking with his NA account, but he jumped back into JP just for a gacha, so...
Right. But before the jumping, he was still maining 2 accounts really heavily.
Yeah. NA's, so JP's first TLN side account.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he still cashes in it. He's a madman.
Yeah.
So HSC equivalent is in Victoria. Is this like year 11, year 12 exams? I don't know, for us that's like VCE exams. New South Wales would call year 12 end of year uni exams the HSC. Right. Yeah, it's a VCE exams for us. I don't know what it stands for. Victorian something of education, I think. Oh, did I already max it out? Oh, I maxed it out. Okay, cool. Let's max out the XP.
You know what? You know what Australian education should teach?
What?
When you write an address, it's the full address including state and postcode.
Wait, they don't do that?
Some people don't, which is what happens when at Max's workplace. He gets a lot of clients where they don't like fill in full details, and then he's like, your application got rejected because you didn't fill in these details. And then the client's like, but I filled in the details. They're like, but you missed this. And then they'd be like, no, you liar.
Oh, right. I got like Max, like all the clients that have to go through paper, right?
Yep. It's like let's say they write the postcode is 4096. Normally, you would know that the postcode starts with 4, it's Queensland. But the requirement is you still have to write Queensland as the address, as part of the address. People don't. They just go their unit number, street name, street type, their suburb. That's it. No postcode, no state. And that's it.
That's like the most important part.
Yes, and then they go, you can Google that address. Unfortunately, system doesn't do Google, and we don't automatically assume that your address is that, because there are some addresses are actually clashing between states. Like for example, in Melbourne, Victoria, there is a street called Simpson Street. In Sydney, there's also a street called Simpson Street. If you don't specify the state and postcode, we won't know which one it is.
I think there's like a Brunswick Street in like America as well.
Yes, and then I was like, this is common sense. No, it's not. I'm like, well, this is a statutory declaration. Just letting you know, a false statutory declaration is up to 3 years in prison and more than $10,800 fine. Just saying.
People, man.
That's fucked.
So I'm marking the trails of
Melbourne, Florida.
before the real HSC exams. Took me 75 hours. Fuck. Good work, man. Good work. I mean, it's their fault for fucking up so bad, not reading the instructions, and Max is just doing his jobs by following a protocol. Exactly, but like, you know, clients, people, just like, sometimes you just get people who just yell over the phone because it's not a person in front of them. And even then, because it's customer service, so they feel like they're, you know, customer is king kind of thing, so they have like the privilege or the right to yell over you kind of thing.
Also one thing, they don't sign their form.
We cannot action a request without your signature. Like, well, I'm telling you, it's me who initiated that. Process it. Nope, you have to send us back the documents again by email. We can immediately pick it up. It will be standard processing time frame. I want to complain. Most definitely, you can complain.
Best part is Melbourne, Florida. Fucking Melbourne in Florida as well.
It's a suburb name, I believe.
Great, great.
Sometimes, like, I forget to sign things because, like, how they format the signing and the page is, like, so small. It's like, oh, you're supposed to sign here. Because, like, usually when you sign, it's, like, usually really big, bold letters. It'd be like, sign here. And sometimes, like, recently, when I had to sign things, it's, like, really small, like, this small line right here. I'm like, oh, okay.
Also, one thing with signing is you also need to date it as well most of the time. Because the reason why there's a date there is normally documents are only valid within the first 3 months after you sign it. So if you didn't date it, we can't action on it either.
Really? Okay. I always date it because, like, it's mandatory.
Oh, earlier this week I had one. They signed and dated, but the date, they put their date of birth.
Oh.
And then they argue. They didn't specify what date it is. And I'm like, it's the date you signed, not your date of birth. Well, you didn't specify it. That's your fault on the form. Yeah, sure, you can complain that. The complaint team will get back to you in 3 to 5 business days. And then they go like, would it be processed? No, it will be placed on hold until we resolve it, which they will tell you you still need to date the form. So, yeah, I'll proceed with that, which will further delay your application. Just bear with me here. Like, no, I want you to process it right now. Then send the form in correctly. It's people between the age 27 all the way to 76, the same mistakes.
Wait. Okay, 27. Okay, that's a bit low.
27 is my age, dude.
Bruh,
Yep.
bruh.
For financial hardship.
That's a bit low. Alzheimer's in 27? Dude, I'm scared.
There are a lot of things that you think it's common sense, but it's not really. Oh, some people fill in the form, everything, but left either their date of birth or their full address blank because we have it on file. And I'm like, even though we have it on file, you haven't changed your addresses in 40 years. We had your past application just like a week ago. You still need to complete it. Why? You already have it. It's part of the requirement. It says complete the form. Where is it? It's under the signature. There's a checklist. Complete the form. That's what completing a form means. If you don't know what that means, I don't know what else.
And actually should have just told them off. Why the fuck would we give a damn about your date of birth? Maybe it's a date of birth for verification purposes. I don't know, man. Like, you think common sense is common? It's not common. Or you could also argue common does not mean it is everywhere. That doesn't mean everyone knows it. It means most people know it. Not everyone.
Right now,
two ways of thinking.
Sometimes at the point they go, they're asking me ATO stuff, Centrelink stuff, or even Department of Home Affairs stuff. And I tell them, you're calling this company. If you want to know that question, you should be calling that company. Why? Why you don't know? Because I don't work for them. I have to explain that.
Yeah, that's another thing as well. Some people don't have critical thinking. It's you know, it's a bit of a hard trait to come by, to be honest. Critical thinking. The schools don't teach you that.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm just glad that I did. But that's just because it was an international school and it's like kind of like a requirement.
Hmm.
See you as well. I wish I could say that to people over the phone, but I can't.
You're under no obligation to check the client's address. Fill it in your lazy photos. Doesn't take more than 5 minutes. The thing is, right? You can't fill in an application for them. That's like modifying someone else's application.
It's
You can't do that.
classified as
Yeah.
there's a term for it. Let me go. There's actually a term.
What is it? Something
Forgery or
tampering.
something like that.
Tap.
Tampering.
Probably something like that. I don't know. What? Force Siegfried. Okay. Sal! I don't want to use Siegfried. Okay.
Like the way we do things is very restricted. If you're asking for a form, I can send you the form. I can guide you on the form. I can't ask you to put what amount you want to withdraw. I can remind you where to sign. I cannot tell you where to sign. So the wording is different, even though it means the same thing, but it's different. And I can't provide you a different form to complete. And also, you cannot, what was it called? I cannot fill in the forms for you as well because that's classified as fraudulent.
That's it. Fraudulent.
Or tampering with documentation.
Yeah. Okay, I guess this cigarette doesn't have a pen skill. Hmm. That's annoying. Hang on. Cigarette is a single target MP, isn't he?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Oh, you're already doing this quest?
Yeah.
I think it's 6 enemies.
Okay, time to nuke Sigurd. He does not need to live.
I might be wrong, but I think it is.
Fuck
4 enemies.
Supports.
It's actually okay because he has damage CE, so he deals a lot of damage.
Doesn't matter. He's a single target MP. He can die.
Just use another swimsuit servant. Should be fine.
C's aren't at the top. My settings are all reverted. Whereas my level 1. Or what if I just loop with Chengong? Maybe it's time for the Chengong arrow team.
MP5.
Castoria over here. Let's grab my Proto Merlin. Chakra there. Yeah, Castoria. There's Marion Castoria. There she is.
Also, I like how a lot of people like to use the excuse. I don't know how to email, but I need this urgently.
Well,
This better not be the 27-year-olds.
Yep.
Wait,
And
seriously?
my response is, I'm sorry, but I'm not responsible for your time management.
All right.
And calls got escalated. What did you say to the member? I said this. Oh,
ooh.
you
You see, the policy is I have to provide factual information. That's a factual information. And it says, yes, but try to word it nicely. After 40 minutes, I gave up.
40 minutes, a new record.
he is an art MP, right? He is. Okay.
Sometimes there's some people you just can't help.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like if you try to take down, like swallow a Panadol, and I said, you have to drink water. I don't want to drink water. Well, you can use tea. I don't want to use tea. You can use milk. I don't want to use milk. You can use any form of liquid. I don't have a glass. Do you have any form of containers? No, I don't have any form of containers. Well, that is now your problem. All options have been provided to you.
How do you not have a glass?
That's just a figuratively speaking, because like how you can get documents get to us.
Right.
Right? You can do it yourself. You can ask someone to help you to do it, or you don't have a family members. You can ask your friends, or you have no friends. You can get a public advocate to do it for you. What's that? You have to figure that out yourself. If you're
Fucker has guts.
use
Bitch.
reusable ammo.
Son of a bitch. Fuck you, asshole. Oh my god.
He can still continue to attack after you shoot him.
I guess.
It's not that bad. Come on, I can do this. I can do this in 7 turns.
Waste my time. Thank you very much. So what the fuck is up with Gacha tomorrow happening at 11 in the morning for Eris and Vicky? Like 7 with the game updates. It's 11?
It's
Huh.
left. I was under the assumption it was 7. Not the fuck. Who told us this lie?
Yeah.
Hey, look, you can do it again.
Well, I can't because I didn't bring the jumpsuit.
Well, you
Fucking-
can just use the Brave Chain of Proto Merlin.
Yeah. Yeah? Nah. Me and Chengong's MP up. I'm gonna roll for Eris the moment Gacha updates.
Now?
Why didn't you use Brave Chain?
I didn't know if it was gonna kill. Either way, Sigurd needs to die.
He will still live.
I know he'll still live. The bastard has guts.
Oh yeah, it is. It's the stream said it was August 14th, 10 a.m. in the morning.
That's
For
pretty
Japan.
weird. Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, is Ares damage first, then insta kill?
Nope. Insta kill first, apparently.
Yeah. But the Scotty Woods Tian is the same time, 7 p.m.
At least it's a single target MP, so it's not like farming was ever relevant to her. So you know, it's fine.
And wait, she was a Avenger, right?
Yeah, she's an Avenger.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nagisa tested it.
That's
Okay,
still with NBC.
Do you ever use rainbow apples to farm lottery?
Hell fucking no.
I mean, with the blue apples now, there's like almost no reason to use it.
Exactly.
I mean,
Just stock blue apples.
I mean, this is like the mindset of people trying to save quartz, but like, you know, that 1% JP players is like, whatever. It's the same thing.
If you're like super megalord on Leviathan, then sure, you use SQ to farm. But that's like, you know, you're farming like way past what AP you have, and especially since we have blue apples now, so you're probably gonna see a lot less SQ farming from whales.
Hey, look, Zindora is asking.
What's blue apple? Okay, blue apple is a new feature that was implemented in Japan recently, JP recently. But basically, you can convert your current AP and turn it into an apple. So you can convert 40 stamina into 1 blue apple. You have to use a mat to do it, but they give you like
Hey, Rob, back off.
about 1,000 or something like that. But rainbow apples are still apples.
Yeah. The material, or like the seedlings we get is for every main story clear we get, and it's every arrow we get is however many.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is a significantly annoying quest.
It's actually fine. They all have damage C, so it's actually quite easy.
It is time for the mighty chain. I look at this hand, I'm like, no chain. Wait, mighty chain. Here, test Eris MP here, see when death is applied. Also check her MP gain. But I want the mighty chain though. Insta kill up, crit up, and damage up against servants? Well, that'd be pretty good. Is that like taunt?
Yes. So target taunt, but every hit she gets, defense down to enemies.
Right, okay. Oh! That's a lot of damage! She is designed to be paired with Protomelon. MPG is crazy. MPG Funk hits is crazy with that skill too because of her Avenger multiplier. I think there are servers that are specifically designed to be paired with Protomelon, right? Does she have a charge?
Yeah, I think the second skill that you pressed on.
Oh, it does. Okay, charges. Alright, let's try it. Alright, 100%. It's a taunt as well. Okay. Oh, insta kill up. Let's see. So I'll use the MP. If it insta kills, we'll get no MP refund. If it doesn't, then we will. I didn't get insta kill. You can say the same for like Hans or Mew. They're both supports or OG Merlin. I suppose Protomelon's the best one because she's got the arts up skill. That looped quite well because of the taunt. Hey, nice.
I strongly suggest you kill them all because they can technically charge MP and
Well, how do you think I should go about that?
involve one of your servants.
華麗では仕方ありませんね。
Actually,
チャージ完了。
I'll
And
just
make sure
MP.
you have an
Yeah,
involve.
I'll just MP all of them.
なんとやらだな。
On you, because your damage probably sucks.
No, his damage is actually okay. Well, don't ask me why why I asked you to MP them all right now. Alright?
飛んでるね。
Just say it could happen. Don't know it happened before, but it could happen.
早期リングすなわちコスモス。
The game's pretty nice if it weren't for the insta kill. Then again, the insta kill won't be relevant against bosses, so it will never happen against a boss. So it's like I think it's fine.
いったた。
闇の胸郭ここに参上。
なで切りがいいかしら。
I'm a bit disappointed with Ibaraki's damage.
ハセ向かいしは少なびこなより借り受けし早手船。
Samurai Baraki?
やちここ掲げ。吉原。
Damage not a lot.
雨の鏡なんだよ。痛いな。セイバーは全員逮捕です。まあ
I missed
それ
it.
以外
Did
は
it insta
ど
kill?
こでも
I don't think it did. I had some refund on that. Genshin free moss are out. I don't really play Genshin, but yeah, okay, cool for anyone who plays.
What's free mode?
Free, I don't know what he's referring to. Insta kill missed message came after damage.
Actually need to see.
I didn't catch it.
Actually
I
need
missed
to what was it called? Need to see. What was it? Need to actually read the servant first because normally it explains on the MP.
It will specify if the insta kill is before damage.
すまぬなマスター。スカサハスカディだ。お前を皆を楽しませるつもりであったのに。なんだナイチンゲール。
See if
違う。
anyone has the.
私はマスターに詫びの言葉を届け。なんだそれは。注射？
Let's see if anyone has a screenshot of P.
Scotty's scared of needles.
節操残念ながら御身を裏切りましてございます。ですので、はい。これなる姿は式神もとい。
I'll just farm for the ice blocks on the saber stage. Max out the XP. Okay. I have another one. So this one then. That's on. Not that makes a difference. Switch that to yes. Okay. Okay.
Oh, by the way, James, are you playing FF7 today?
Yeah, we're playing FF7 today.
Cool.
Game is installed. Don't worry. I made sure.
水着剣豪いざ参るとか言っちゃか私。
妖精接続。早炊きですよ。カルウェナ。早炊きですよ。カルウェナ。
Oh yeah, how was the fight against was it Ryo, Aoki Ryo?
Alkido?
お返しをしなくても
Straightforward, I guess.
Straightforward.
今のうちに準備を。
he's
It's pretty easy, right?
yeah. I think it was easy because it's like he's weak to blunt and electricity,
Ah,
And-
okay.
and that's like what my Ichiban and Adachi is, blunt electricity.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, free game.
What about the final fight where you have a punch on with him?
Punch up?
Yeah.
I did German suplex, which did a lot of damage for some reason.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like, I
Okay.
remember what I did on that fight was I was using the evasion skill. So every time he hit me, it like I would dodge, and then he does his thing where if he misses you, he like stomps on the ground and he's like mad.
Yeah.
James, look at mean spam.
Right.
Someone posted it on Reddit.
Why are you running?
Actually, the Yakuza sub, the romance sub story, actually,
Yeah.
the reward is actually pretty good.
I heard it's a pretty big defensive stat buff or something.
Yeah, it was just 30 points.
Okay, yeah, but that's still enough.
That's a lot, yeah.
I think they're doing a Pokemon reference because we can only pick one out of three.
Let's have a look. This is Eris's kit. MP.
Look,
Yeah, but that's not really clear though.
Jishin ni
So I mean, like it doesn't state that it will apply the insta kill after damage.
unless it goes with that order.
Yeah, unless it goes through that order.
If it goes with that exact order, which is strong attack,
Usually how it would be, right?
strong attack first, and then high chance to insta kill, then yes. Because well, let's see who's. Let's see the wording for Ito Fist.
No, have a look at the wording for Kiara. For Summer Kiara.
Summer Ludicrous is high.
Mojo Ito Chris is insta kill first, and
Yeah.
then powerful attack. What about Assassin? Assassin?
Okay, so Summer Kiara doesn't like on Atlas doesn't specifically state that it will do it after damage as well. It's just ordered at the bottom.
Yeah, I think you know what? Nagisa might be right because
Well, that's the case. That's good. 'Cause
yeah, that's good.
the insta kill was. I mean, I don't think it's that bad anyway. Because either way, insta kill first or last doesn't make a huge difference for Eris's kit. Because she's a single target servant, so you're not going to be using her to farm nodes anyway, like mobs. A single target servant, typically you'll be using it for boss killing, or for like the 90+ nodes with that one giant mob in between or some shit. So the MP gain is usually for a mob, it's irrelevant. For bosses, the insta kill will not happen anyway, so you will get refund. So it doesn't matter. So I think it's fine either way. Even if insta kill happened first, it's not a problem.
Oh my god, remember that meme I showed you? It's like, Oni-chan, 60分 27,000 yen. And then the guy is like, takai.
Yeah.
H cup. And then he looks back, look at me.
Yeah.
Someone start using him as a meme now.
Yeah. They started using that meme. No. There was something better, like it's quote unquote translated, but like when they say that H cup, it says girl's dick. I actually saw like the full clip, before it gets cut. It's basically the guy just turns around and just like led one of the girls into the building, and that's it.
Hang on, that's not legit, right? Rue doesn't actually have boobs on her summer form, right? Does she? What?
I think that's the
No, but
art. That's the actual art.
Yeah, that's the actual art from the live stream.
Well, alright then.
Yeah, people were like, "What the fuck? How is this
That's-
possible?"
Yeah, that's pretty what the fuck. That's like out of nowhere.
She's not supposed to have that.
She looks older. Maybe her sync graph changed. I mean, it happens to Kiara. She must have grown up. Yeah, yeah, okay, it can happen, I guess. You haven't had a chance to use Wu as a support, right? I don't think so, no.
No.
Okay. Unless it's a karma situation. Or she's gonna have a third ascension that's all like big booba.
Probably.
Fingers crossed.
I don't know, I can't take it this seriously with the Disgaea style art though. And they gave Summer Gareth with Protono. Summer Gareth's third ascension is a little bit out of place for a summer unit. But it's alright. I don't mind. Where the fuck is my summer costume going in Lancelot? Actually, yeah. Where are they?
It's been what? 3 years.
3 years. Fuck. Like, one costume per summer unit look less out of place in main quest. And then you'd think they'd release the costumes for those guys.
But no.
No. I don't want to fight big story bosses with something as silly as a swimsuit. That's out of place. Well, you have the traditional outfit for that if you don't want to fight with a swimsuit. Because it does look out of place fighting like serious story in summer. Like fighting in LB Anastasia with summer swimsuits, yeah? Yeah. Fucking cold as shit. You're fighting with a swimsuit.
Yeah, fighting Surtur.
Wait a minute. Does that mean the summer Wizard Tian's gonna be Caster 3 something something?
Probably.
Wait, are we still around 300?
How many servants we have right now? Let me check.
The traditional outfit has shit skills.
Yeah. Right now it's 354. So if we go to Woods of Tien, it will be 300.
Caster 355!
Well, I guess she's going to be named Casta 355 in
No. 355 is gonna be the next banner. She's on the last banner with Scotty. Right now it's 354.
So she should probably be 357.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going to remember it, but Max will.
Yeah, I mean, Ruler 229. You also have Foreigner 275.
You can't tell me that OG Melt is better than Summer Melt. I like OG Melt's first and second ascension. The third ascension, I would like it if she wasn't T-posing.
True.
Like them all.
I mean, I like the Ascension art, like the portrait, but I don't like the sprite in game because she's fucking T-posing. It looks so weird. It's like.
But okay, at least she can do that because she's OP as shit now.
Yes, OP as shit. T-pose on your corpse.
Yep.
T-pose on the haters. Summer melts, I like it equally as much. First Ascension is pretty cute though. The T-pose is hot. I don't know, I just think it's weird.
今のうちに準備を。
メズ観音もご承覧あれ。
いいとも。
水天幕府大屏風。
Did I sound note got replaced by Percy and Lance? I still use Summer Note. Bro, I don't really use Percival at all.
But Percival's MP gain is great.
It is good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Get both.
ありがとうございます。皆さん
I think
の
Percival has more tech than Melt does.
Yes, Percival is tankier,
Yeah. He's got more utility.
but Melt can turn the area to water if that's useful.
Turn the area to water, she removes dodge. That's important. She does not pierce it, she removes it. In case it is unremovable, like I found out recently.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I have Percival and not Summer Melt. It's probably like a good trade offer.
みんなついて
But
きて。
Percy ignores all of it. Does Percy just like pierce?
On NP, I believe.
Does he pierce pierce dodge? Does he ignore dodge and pierce involve?
Oh, that I don't
今
know.
のうちに準備を。
I think specifically for Melt is because she pierces defense. That's why I was trying to use her a while ago. But she doesn't pierce dodge, she removes dodge. The CQ had unremovable dodge. It's annoying as shit. First of all, NP ignore invul. It doesn't ignore ignore defense. Ignores invul. It's good.
So if there's like a freaking crab with high defense, you want to use Melt.
間違えたかな。
It's more like someone who stacks defense buffs.
戦い。
Emiya.
It's like bad example, but Siegfried from the Nero CQ a long time ago, stacked like a 90% defense buff.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right, but
yeah.
he has only like 26k HP.
Yeah, like that. Bad example because it's a saber, but like you get what I mean.
Oh, people already make fan art of Proto Merlin getting kicked by foe.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've just seen like the why you're running away means.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
I'll paste it here. It's a nice art. Nice. It's posting.
Yeah, ignore defense is becoming a pretty decent niche these days.
If you want someone that ignores defense and pierce at the same time, I hate to say this.
It's more muscle.
No, for 3 turns, it's Napoleon.
Muramasa does it on MP. But he's ignore invul is our skill. Yeah. I think Muramasa is it a 3-turn note? Because Muramasa ignores defense. For invul is 1 turn. Yeesh. Isn't there a 7 that ignores guts? I don't think so.
You want to ignore guts? You purge the guts.
Yeah, there are 7s that remove buffs before dealing damage. I think guts is counted as a defensive buff.
I think so.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
豪快に
So what? Amakusa Shiro. Who else that
剣
does
圧にて海を
who
断
moves first before
つ
hit?
櫓のごとくクジラ
Abby.
大入
Ah,
門
yeah,
ご
Abby.
転換
Summer Abby removes defensive buffs. Abigail removes all buffs.
鐘の音が聞こえる
Oh no, it doesn't count. Okay. Guts does not count as a defensive buff. It has to be all buffs. Maybe it's an offensive buff then?
No, it's just buffs.
Who
That means
removes offensive buffs?
that means you need Amakusa.
Amoxa is the only one that's AoE and removes buffs, right?
Yes, all buff
All buffs. Yeah.
before damage.
Yes, all buffs before damage.
Because Abigail is damage first, then remove all buffs. The OG Abigail.
No, she's removed buffs first.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, you have her, so you know.
Yeah, I know. It's Melt that's removed buffs later. Melt does damage first, then removes buffs. Okay. By the way, I'm saving my gems for Arknight Summer event. I'll upload my skin almost like my fingers.
Oh. The better
My
clear your
blue
every
skin does
time.
look pretty nice. What's the classification? Removed buffs. Oh, remove buffs. Here we go. Debuff. I'll buy La Pluma skin. You should take a photo, post it up. So, Benkei does it as well. But he doesn't do damage. Okay. Abigail, so Summer Abby and Mao Nobu remove defensive buffs on MP.
Okay.
And Kichi Hogen as well.
Oh.
And
Kichigo.
Odysseus. Okita is single target, but she does it as well. Okita
yeah.
Alta. Eris removes defensive buffs. That's Lancer Eris. For offensive buffs, is Koyan of Dark. And Guts doesn't count for offensive buff. Lakshmi by Nightingale Santa. Oberon. Muramasa? Offensive buffs. Okay. Summer Ushi. Yeah, that's it. Belt's the only one that removes evasion.
That's good.
Okay. So waifu material as you see, yeah. I agree, yes, yes.
Hmm.
Well, it was more of who you actually get summons, and once you have multiple of them, that's when you can compare. But otherwise, you work with who you have.
Well, pretty much. You work with who you have in general. Looks like there's no servant that... Well, offensive and defensive buff doesn't count for Guts. It has to be all buffs if you want to get rid of Guts. Which is Amakusa. Yeah, which is Amakusa for AoE. For single target, that's like Melt, Medea, Abigail. So Summer Abby, so
Yeah,
normal
we-
Abby.
all buffs.
Yeah, it has to be all buffs. Ibaraki does it as well. So there's an option for you. Musashi does it as well.
Ibaraki has
So-
the summer one?
Normal Ibaraki.
Oh.
Hey, guess what? Steno does it as well.
Without damage.
Without damage. Yeah, that's right. And Taira Kagekyo. Ushiota. Ushi Venjo. But they're single target, so yeah. I mean, well, if removing guts was important to you, typically it's only on one servant, so it's probably fine for a single target servant. They need to buff Coin Sky of Darker for skill is boring.
First skill?
Coin Sky of
Wait,
Dark.
first skill? Is it
Isn't it
this-
first skill like a charge or something?
overcharge? Or is it charge?
Coin Sky of Dark. First skill is increase party buster, charge party MP, reduce crit star absorption of Homini Day servants. Seems pretty good. I don't think you need a buff there. I mean, just because it's boring.
I mean, the last part is like almost every other servant that we could possibly be using in a team.
Yeah.
But it should be fine.
I don't think it needs a buff. I mean, sure, you can say it's boring, but like boring doesn't mean bad, as in like mechanically speaking, gameplay speaking. It's like, you know, using Blaze in Arknights. Just because Blaze's skill is boring doesn't mean it's bad. It's boring. She's just a stat stick. She just sits there and just does her thing, but it's not bad.
And then Gavios is just like, are you winning, son?
Yeah, Gavios is interesting. I'm gonna take all your damage because I cannot die until my skill is over. And then she just takes the damage later. Wow, what a boss. Wait, so doesn't that mean she technically replaces Spectre?
Yeah, if you want to think. Yeah. I mean, Kettle said they didn't really say it, but I think so too, yeah.
Well, it depends on the uptime of that skill though. If you can like heli drop that skill maybe. Because Spectre can heli drop the skill.
Mm.
But she's like, I think
Let's take a look.
7 or 8 seconds off. We're talking about Arknights.
Oh my god, they're gonna release a new Command and Conquer. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Spectre.
The new Command and Conquer, which is Tempest Rising, is going to be made by THQ Nordic rather than EA. Nice.
Unger?
I'm assuming the broken skill is for Gavios skill 3, right?
Yeah, skill 3.
at-
So Spectre is 5 seconds until skill up. So she can heli drop it.
Okay.
For Gavial.
Gavial is 10.
10. Hmm. Okay. So you might be able to, but it's situational dependent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just future sighted.
Yeah. You gotta future sight it an extra 5 seconds. Well, if you can do that, it is objectively better. Yeah. We're gonna have to wait 2023 missed live stream on Oberon banner. You know, he spends his fucking sacred chord cells 2k. Well, it's Leviathan of Leviathans, right? Sorry, I'm back. That's alright.
Take a dump. How was the dump?
How many bodies did you dispose?
They went swimming with the fishies. Horrid.
Horrid.
Nah, you mean shitty, right?
Yeah, it is a shitty situation.
まだまだ未熟者ですが頑張ります
Does someone say Leviathan of Leviathans? Yeah. If Kano put pity system on 6th anniversary, Mist would love that. Ha! I'll just be like dying inside again. He's like, you guys have all the good buffs early. Meanwhile, we suffer, get all the hard shit.
It's like the data crunching, we do it for you.
Yep.
But secretly, we just like look up the Japanese people who does the data crunching.
In case anyone didn't get that, it was a record of Ragnarok reference. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know record of Ragnarok, so I missed it. Because they chanted GOG when Poseidon entered.
Oh. I forgot about that. Hey, but at least Takahito Sakura did a good job of Poseidon. But that's about it.
水天幕府大屏風魔剣剣聖何するものだこれぞ武蔵の戦なりいいよ出雲したるいい女立ちつむじ風車
This lion is pretty thick. I never kill it with Musashi's MP. Then again, mine's only MP1, so. You know, given that Proto Merlin's MP charge is 5% over turn, I don't think it power creeps Miyu out of the Pastoria party. But then again, Miyu has like general attack buffs, so. Whereas Merlin has the arts buff.
Trade offer.
It's a trade, yeah.
So.
Doesn't exactly power creep Merlin out either. OG Merlin.
I mean, it would be pretty hard to use Proto Merlin CE for Prisma Cosmos. Other than that, because I think that's
Really?
like
I think Prisma Cosmos should be easy on Proto Merlin, right?
yeah, easy, but like it's hard to see her other than Prisma Cosmos.
Oh, as in like using a C aside from Prisma Cosmos.
Yeah,
Good point. Yeah.
because that's a lot of NP charge.
She basically self charges to 100%, assuming there's 3 enemies.
Yeah.
Okay, I maxed out the XP. All right, cool. That's good. All right, then I can leave those for a while. This quest is out at 100k points. Tomorrow.
Well, if Ibuki's banner is coming out tomorrow early in the morning, I'm gonna be having fun.
Are you gonna roll on stream? Or just
I don't
do it
know.
offline and just post it on Discord maybe?
Yeah, I probably plan to roll on the Team WNJ server.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
水着剣吾いざ参るとか言っちゃうか私
Yes, of course, no problem. Why, of course, darling, it's certainly not a problem. Yeah, of course, mate. No worries. Oh, of course, there's no problem. Yes, of course, 没问题. Yes, of course, it's no problem. 10.
The last one.
What? Oh, is it?
Azura just posted in chat. So it's this lady just saying, of course no problem in multiple languages, as in through their accents, how they would say it. That last one was yeah.
Yeah, it seems accurate.
Accurate. I mean, I have heard it a lot in the past, not so much anymore, but yeah.
間違えたかな。仕方ないな君たちは。今のうちに準備を。白兵戦行きます。
生き返ろう。兵法無尽お見せしましょう。剣圧にて海を立つ。櫓のごときクジラマン。大入道五剣断。
Wow, my game even needs to load for rolling frame point gacha.
Lady Avalon. Alright. So she passive charges 5 per turn. Starts at 20 MP. Haha. Man. I can't believe she starts at 20% MP.
I know, right? That's without a pen.
Without a pen skill, yeah.
やりましたわ。
Okay, so she starts at 20 MP. She has the party charge 20, so that's 40. And then use her invul.
It's 50.
No, the AoE invul is charge 20 per enemy, which should be 100. So she didn't need a pen skill for 20. If you use all skills, I guess. I see. If you do use the pen skill, you can save the 20 for next turn. Same thing.
Oh, it's fucking cold. I need to make a hot drink. I'll be back.
Alright. Well, I'm probably gonna end stream soon anyway.
Need to farm more.
Well, I've maxed out QP and XP already, so it's fine.
MP2 Merlin where?
Maybe after Skadi, we'll see.
今回はうまくいきました。
To be honest, I don't see myself rolling for MP2 Merlin, even though I do want to. But anyways, I'm probably gonna call it there. We'll be back in half an hour for some Final Fantasy 7R. If you want to join us for that, feel free to. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Alright, that's it, guys. See you guys later.